All right, let me count off 3, 2, 1. Yo, everyone, you're listening to Filmmaker Mike and the boys. Joining me for this episode is Sequester Jester.
Hey, everybody. We didn't quit. We're still here.
And Pinhead.
What's up? But we almost did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously, Kuya's not here with us. He's enjoying dinner with the missus. It's their wedding anniversary today, actually.
Yeah.
Because it also came up on my Facebook memories, because we did attend their wedding 6 years ago today. So yeah, hopefully we'll see if he'll be able to catch up with us and join us. But if he doesn't, we totally understand. It's okay because he doesn't care about the bro ship.
It's all about simping for the lady. I get it, my man.
For the anniversary.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
And yes, we have been podcasting now for 1 year. Can you guys believe it? 1 year of podcasting.
That's crazy, dude.
Or should I say bullshitting?
Yeah, let's just call it that.
Yeah, it ain't a podcast. It's a bunch of pussies bullshitting. So
Yeah. So we
Absolutely.
did celebrate. Well, I guess. Yeah. We turned 1 officially on September 30th, International Podcast Day. But we just haven't been able to record a new episode. We took a break, almost a month actually. I think our last uploaded episode was September 20th, I want to say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like it on the Spotify here.
Yeah, so that was the
Right.
last uploaded episode.
Jeez. It was kind of a nice break, though. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I know you had a really good time, but it was just a nice time to just unwind, take care of some stuff.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, the last time, September 20th, the last episode, The Dark Side of the Ring, Cut and Paste Marvel, Zack Snyder's Justice League Did What, and of course, Batman Day, and much more. So yeah, it was a nice break. I did, I think the week after, or no, I think it was that week, we had an unfortunate death within Julie's family yet again in the Philippines from COVID. So the family here decided to do a memorial, and of course was just, basically together for that weekend. So I just knew that I didn't want to, have to worry about doing a show when family needed time together. So, but then I did get to go on vacation with the family. Just last week we went on vacation. What was that?
Yeah, I said last week. It just wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, and we got to go to Southern California. We went to Disneyland and Disney's California Adventure. The last time I got to go there was 2019, and of course, back in 2019, they had a reservation system open for Galaxy's Edge for Star Wars Land, and we went in June, and just like a few months before that, they opened the reservation. You had to go to Galaxy's Edge. You needed a reservation to actually enter that section of the park. So when they announced that, I was ready on my computer. I was ready to get, because we already had the tickets. We just needed to get the reservation. And I didn't get it. And I was like, shit, this sucks. We're going there, and yet I can't go. So when we went to Disneyland, I saw all the guys with their lightsaber sheaths. They were walking around. And I was like, "Fuck you guys!" And when we rode the train, of course, this was before COVID, right? Nobody saw 2020 coming, so spoilers. So yeah, when we rode the train in Disneyland, riding the train, and it's a nice ride. I think that's one of my favorite like slow rides at Disneyland, because you just get to chill. You ride on the train, and it goes around the whole park. If you want to get off a certain land, you can, like, hitch a ride, basically. So when we rode the train, we passed by, it was right around Adventureland, and then you see the top of the spires from Galaxy's Edge. And I was waving at it, and I was like, I'll see you next year in 2020. And of course, little did I know the shitstorm that would happen. So, yeah.
So you guys traditionally go every year? Or?
not almost. It seems like almost.
Every other year,
It
safe to
seems
say?
like, yeah.
Because you just said, I'll see you next year. So that assumes like every year or every other year.
Right. Yeah. And that's also because like 2020, we were supposed to attend another family member's wedding in April.
That would have been awesome.
Right. So
Yeah.
the plan,
That would have been awesome, even
Already
by my cold heart.
yeah, already the plan was, okay, we've got a wedding to attend, and it's perfect. After the wedding, we're gonna go back to Disneyland, and I'm gonna get to build my lightsaber 2020. So
Psych.
and that's why I was like, so when 2020
Got
started,
him.
and then March, like February started happening, and then March started happening, we were like, I don't think that wedding is gonna happen. We're like, no gatherings, nothing. You ain't having shit. Like, so we were like, I guess. And then of course Disneyland closed down. We were like, okay then. So we'll see what happens.
Yep.
But so the plan was for this year, fast forward to this year, I told Julie, like, hey, let's go to Disneyland on a Monday and California Adventure on a Tuesday, because that's the least likely time that there'd be people there, of course, but that's the least likely time that there'd be a shit ton of people. And guess what? There was a shit ton of people. It didn't matter. I guess certain school districts were also on fall break, so they're like, yeah, let's go to Disneyland. So, but then the thing is, like, yes, there was a lot of people, but I guess even because there's again, so just for people who are not aware, right now there is no fast pass system working. So all the wait times for the rides are on standby. So you're just actually falling in line. So
just like the good old days.
Exactly. So the lines weren't really crazy. I mean, the longest that I saw it was like an hour, and that's for Jungle Cruise. And I was like, man, we want to go on Jungle Cruise. We're not going to wait an hour. So we kind of discovered a hack, because my mom applied for a temporary disabled permit, because she can't really walk far because her knees are bothering her. So she had to rent an electric scooter at Disneyland. And so with that, we found out, we tried it at the Haunted Mansion, because for Disneyland, a lot of the rides, of course, were designed, in the 50s, the 60s. So their queue for the line wasn't designed to accommodate wheelchairs or electric scooters. So the spaces are much smaller. So for a lot of the rides in Disneyland for disabled, for people with disabilities, they have you go enter the exit. There's like an exit, or there's like a shortcut to get to the front of the line. So we tried it, and they basically just, they scanned their tickets. They asked my mom if she was okay to stand up, for this period of time. And she was like, yeah, okay. And then we, instead of waiting an hour for Haunted Mansion, which is right now Nightmare Before Christmas themed, we waited for 40 minutes, which wasn't bad. We weren't standing in line for 40 minutes. We were just hanging out outside of the Haunted Mansion for 40 minutes. So it does have its perks, as far as, if you've got someone who needs disability access, it does have its perks. And then, of course, the highlight of the day, to jump real quick, was, of course, going to Galaxy's Edge right at 7 a.m. To ride the Rise of the Resistance, which right now, the only way to ride that is you have to get on a virtual queue on the Disneyland app. And right at 7 a.m., you have to basically refresh and hit the button to jump on that queue so you can somehow ride it. And I did it right at the hotel, and we got a boarding group. When you get a boarding party or a boarding group, you're basically set. You're gonna get to ride it. And so I was really happy that I did, because a lot of people, there's like actual YouTube tutorials on how to do it, to explain basically, because it can get a little bit confusing. So we waited, we hung out at Galaxy's Edge. I finally got to try Blue Milk, which to my surprise, it actually, there's no dairy in it. I was like, whoa, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but then that's why I was still kind of sus, because it tasted actually good. So Blue Milk is basically, it's got kind of a tart like taste to it.
So is it true that it tastes like grounded down Fruity Pebbles?
Yeah, kind of like that, I guess.
Yeah,
that's a good way. Yeah, that's a good way
vegan shit
describing it. Yeah. I didn't try the green milk, so I figured I'll try green milk next time, right? Because 2022, we shouldn't have another shitstorm, right? Hopefully not. So
Yeah, good one.
and there's also I guess there's also you can get a combination of blue and green milk, which I forgot the name for it, but I got I don't have it with me right now, but I got basically a souvenir sipper that lights up the bottle. It looks like a jug, and there's a strap, a neck strap on it, and it's got the bantha on one side, and on the other side, I think it's do they call it the thala sen, the green titty milk, basically that Luke Skywalker was milking from Last Jedi. Yeah, you got that. So I was like, yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, but yeah, so Galaxy's Edge is really cool. If you are a Star Wars fan or you like any of the Star, even a little bit, it's really worth going to. It's really worth checking out because anything that you don't like about Star Wars, it just kind of disappears, and it's just like, wow, I'm on another planet. This is cool. So it's really worth it. And I did book. I did sign up a reservation to build my lightsaber because I figured like the plan was I was just gonna buy a legacy lightsaber, a character lightsaber, but then I had a feeling that they wouldn't have the Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber, which is the Episode 3 version, Episode 3, Episode 4 version, or the Skywalker saber, not the reforged Rey Skywalker saber, but just the regular Skywalker before it was reforged. Like even the Rey Luke Skywalker saber in Episode 7, Episode 8. But they didn't have that. They had the reforged. And I don't really like the look of that reforging, like, you know. So anyway, I figured I'm gonna build a saber because if I was gonna buy a character saber, that's $140. And then I have to buy a blade. A blade is $50. That's $190 plus tax. That'll easily be over $200. So I figured, you know what? I'll get the full experience. I'll build my own lightsaber. I'll custom build it, and it'll be worth it because it's something unique. It's something I built, and it's going to be my one big ticket purchase, you know, on this vacation. So, and it was. So the experience was really cool. I just wish that I didn't see I didn't watch the entire video like last year for spoilers. I think I would have enjoyed it more if I, you know, maybe just saw a little bit or had an idea. But I have it here, and I don't know if you can see the green screen. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there you go. That's better. Yeah.
So, yeah. So it's got some weight to it. The hilt has some weight to it.
Did you combine, or did you combine? Oh my gosh, I can't talk right now. Did you combine multiple styles into one, or did you pick a style and make that?
Good question. I think I combined some of it.
Yeah, because I know there's like the, I don't know, was it the green one or whatever with all the natural stuff, and then there's the
So this one has a belt loop or a hook or not.
Okay,
but yeah. What do you call it? Yeah. And I was gonna buy, but I figured I'll buy the belt clip next time.
Yeah.
But, building it was really cool. Here's the switch is. Where's the switch? Damn.
What color? Oh, you went with blue.
So yeah, it's blue. I chose blue. I was thinking either blue or green, but I went with blue.
What colors can you pick?
So you can choose.
Is black one of them?
No. Black is
man.
It's either blue, green, red, or purple.
Purple? Oh man,
or
purple would have been sick.
Yeah. But if you haven't seen the video of how they build a lightsaber, I suggest not just like just go into it and be surprised. I think it's a much more enjoyable experience that way.
Okay.
But don't get me wrong, I still had a blast. Like there were some moments in it where, like, you know, when we switched on our sabers, I was like, oh my God, this is fucking awesome. Like, this is $200 awesome. This is worth it. Like, yeah.
Nice.
It's really cool. But yeah, and it took like 15 to 20 minutes. So and the Rise of the Resistance is Oh, you were gonna say something, Pinhead?
I just wanted to say I'm happy for you. I love that. I am happy that you finally got your Space Wizards dildo that you've always been waiting for.
Yeah, thank you.
No, that to be honest, that shit looks awesome. So even as a non-Space Wizards fan, I'd shove that up my ass.
Oh,
For
God.
200 plus, definitely. So there you go.
Yeah.
Back
Yeah.
to you, Mike. Sorry, back to
Oh, no,
you.
you're good. You're good. Oh yeah, thank you. But no, seriously, yeah. Building a like, so I'll be honest.
The
When they
experience,
announced,
the experience had to be awesome.
oh yeah,
No joke. The experience had to be awesome.
yeah, the experience makes it, and that's why you can say all the things you want to say about when Disney does shit, they do shit, whatever. But when they do things right, they do it right. The magic is there. Like even when we walked in the parks, it was just like, this is awesome. Like we're back here. But yeah, the overall experience, like, and so when I first saw the video and I heard about it, it was like, build my own lightsaber for over $200. I'm like, that's fucking crazy. That's too expensive, But
Yeah.
then I watched the video. When I watched the video, the experience of it, I was like, oh shit, there's an actual experience and there's magic in it. Like, there's the force in it basically. And I was like, okay, that seems, worth it. And now going through it, like, it's really worth it. It really is. It's fantastic. It's definitely a must. Like, and especially, yeah, when you're on vacation and you're only going once in a while, or even if you go, like, if you're fortunate enough to go once every other year or something like that, building a lightsaber is really, really cool, and it's really worth it. My daughter, we didn't get to go to the droid depot. I wanted to, but we didn't get to. But my daughter mentioned that, after we were done for the day, like, she wanted to build a droid. And I told her, perfect. Next time we will build a droid. She wants to build a pink droid, a BB unit. And I'm like, I asked her, like, what kind of droid do you want to build? You could build an astromech, you can build an R2 unit or a BB unit. Which one? And she said, a BB unit, like BB-8. I said, okay, we will build a pink. And those are $100 because they're programmable. You can control them from your phone, and you can even program them. And and that's the thing. Yes, it's expensive, but then when you see the actual effort that they put into what you're getting, like, it really makes it worth it, because you're not just getting something that it's like, oh, I'm done with it.
Okay, I got another question then. So
sure.
Did you go in the droid shop?
No, we didn't get to.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask, like, if they had a mouse droid that you could buy.
I think I know they've had a mouse droid, a remote control mouse droid, even at Star Tours, at the Star.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they did.
How did I miss that?
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Damn.
And then they also have a popcorn mix where you buy your galactic Coca-Cola and Sprite. They had a mouse droid popcorn bucket.
Okay.
Yeah. So lots to see. I saw a lot of other stuff there. A lot of stuff was expensive, of course. But then the kyber crystals, I was thinking of getting at least one, and I was like, $17.99. I'm like, really? Like,
Jeez.
holy shit! Like, it's okay, I'll pass. But even the Jedi holocron and the Sith holocron seemed really cool. We were looking at them, but there was no. I had no idea how much they were, because there was no price tag on them. So I figured, like, I'll probably get next time, because those are really cool, because the kyber crystals you can put in, in a Sith or a Jedi holocron, and then you hear dialogue from characters giving you knowledge, basically, about ancient, Jedi relics.
So Mike, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
I'm mentally retarded. So Rise of the Resistance, that's the new Space Mountain?
No. So
did you pop your Space Mountain cherry, please?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, you're killing me.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no, because
I just wanted to clarify that, because I was like, I got the group pass and I thought, okay, that's the new Space Mountain, because you have to be in groups in that. Last I was on it, you had to be in groups as far as in those spaces that you ride in. So
so you never rode that ride yet? The Hyperspace Mountain?
No, not yet.
Oh my gosh, it's the best ride, bro.
So that's why. And that's the thing. Like, it was tough, because I gotta tell you, this one I didn't even get. So Sunday morning we drove. Right, the days before, my son was sick. We took him to the doctor, had him checked for COVID and the flu. Negative on both. Great, but the doctor said he has some kind of viral bug in his stomach. So and that's what
Yuck.
they were checking his stomach, and he said it was painful, and so it was tough because he was puking. This was before the trip, right? And we're
Yeah.
like, okay, we got some days to get, for him to recover. You can do it. We're, he's gonna be okay. And so we're like, okay, he's good now. We're great. We're going on vacation. Awesome. Sunday afternoon, when we get there, we're having a late lunch, and my daughter is burning up.
Oh man.
And we're like, fuck. Like, so whatever, most likely whatever my son had, she got, right?
Yep.
But then, fortunately, it wasn't the same thing because her tummy was fine. She was just having a fever. And we were like, okay, so we gave her some medicine and everything. We had some stuff with us. And then, so Sunday night, like, she seemed okay. And then Monday morning, she was burning up again. And Monday morning was when we were going to Disneyland. And we were waking her up, and she's like, hey, let's go. We're going to go to Disney. And all she said was like, no, I want to stay home. I want to stay in the hotel. I want to rest. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, what the shit? Like, okay, this sucks.
Damn.
And then I was like, Julie was like, we're just going to go. And if she doesn't feel well, I'm going to take an Uber with her back to the hotel. And I'm like, okay, that sounds okay in theory. But if you do that, our son is going to look for you. He's going to look for his sister. And then he's going to be like, what the shit? Like, and then before you know it, that's it. That's it. That's the day. Like, there's no way we're going to be able to, without you. So I'm on the phone I'm trying to get a hold of like customer service at Disney and trying to figure out maybe, because we were there for a week, if there's any way we could reschedule our ticket and a reservation for Monday to like a few days later or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Because we weren't in the parks yet anyway, right? We were still in the hotel. And then miraculously, out of nowhere, like after breakfast, she's just like up and like playing around. And I'm like, fuck, that's a great sign. We're going. Let's go. So, and Disney customer service for whatever, it took forever. So I'm like, I guess it worked out. So fine, we're going. So we went to Disney. We had a great time. Lots of people. It was a little hot. It was not a little hot. It was hot in the morning. Got cool at night. And then right around 9 p.m., we were going to check out the fireworks. We could have checked out Space Mountain after the fireworks. And then light showers. We're like, no big deal. This is SoCal. Whatever. It's cool. So Julie and the kids and my parents are right in front of the castle. They're sitting on a bench waiting for the fireworks. I tell Julie, hey, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to check out Star Trader. I just want to see what they have, what other stuff they, new stuff they might have. So I go there. And then before you know it, everyone starts. I was in the souvenir shop. Julie calls me and she's like, hey, it's showering a bit. I'm like, okay, I'm going to head back. And before I knew it, people started rushing in the store. I couldn't get out. And it was hailing outside. Jeez. It was fucking hailing. And it started pouring rain, like literally pouring rain, like nothing you've ever seen. Like it was,
wow.
And I was like, shit. So after it starts pouring, it's still raining, not as hard as like it was pouring. I make my way towards Julie and the kids and my parents, and they were under an umbrella that they have there, like for those little stands. And we were like, let's go. We're going home. This is it. We're done. Like we're done for the day. What are we going to do? Like everyone is already wet. So I still bought some ponchos because we had to walk back to the parking structure. There's no tram. So the tram is still not operating for whatever reason. And that was it for the day. But we got to ride a few rides at Fantasyland. We got to check out the Haunted Mansion. We got to Galaxy's Edge, which was my biggest thing. But yeah, so the Rise of the Resistance is a brand new ride in Galaxy's Edge. The technology is fantastic. The new rides now that they're doing for not just for Disney, but other theme parks that I've seen are now trackless. There is no track that, how you ride like even Pirates of the Caribbean, you're on a boat. Right. There's a track under it that guides the ride. This has no track. The technology is fantastic. You're riding in this little pod with wheels, and there's a droid. There's an Imperial droid piloting that pod, and he's like basically controlling it. And it is fantastic. I don't want to give anything away. There was I only saw a few seconds of it on YouTube. My son has watched like the whole thing, but there's some stuff I guess that they didn't even.
I'm gonna be like your son. I'm gonna watch the whole thing too.
Yeah. Oh, it is fantastic. There are some surprises in there. I was just like blown away. And again, going back to that, the magic, the experience, and Disney rides are all about storytelling, really. Not just the rides, but a lot of those things with Disney, they're all about the storytelling, and they take that to heart. I gotta say, these Disney Imagineers, it's probably one of the best jobs ever because they come up with all these things, and they're inspired from the stories, like from Star Wars, for example. And it's fantastic. I can't say enough about Rise of the Resistance. I was blown away. I was like, I'm in fucking Star Wars and this is fucking awesome. Like, really, it was a highlight. So that was worth it. So definitely, to Jester and to all Star Wars fans, even if you like it a little bit, you like the Space Wizards a little bit, Rise of the Resistance is an experience. What's up, Kuya?
What's up?
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry I'm late.
You're good.
Traffic was killer.
How was dinner?
It was good. As you can see in the couple of pictures, it was good. I haven't posted the other pictures because I'll post them later. So
Well, that's we're glad you joined us.
Huh?
I'm glad you joined us.
Oh yeah. She said she wanted to go to the casino, but then she got tired. So all right. Well,
so podcast with the boys instead, baby.
Yeah. The bro
priorities.
But yeah. And then really quickly, I want to mention, so California Adventure the next day, we finally got to check out Avengers Campus. It's cool. I think it could use an Avengers attraction, an actual ride attraction. And then for that one, we did the Web Slingers. So the Web Slingers is basically is another version of Rise of the Resistance, where in California Adventure, Web Slingers is the only ride you have to get on a virtual queue on. So I missed the 7 a.m. because I woke up much later. We were knocked out from Monday. That was a day. So fortunately, there's 2 check-in times: 7 a.m. and noon for both day for like the rides for Rise of the Resistance and Web Slingers. So for noon, we did it. We were waiting in line for the Monsters Inc. ride. I remembered to do it for at noon for Web Slingers, and I did. We got in. So Web Slingers, it was just me and Julie that checked it out. It was really cool. It's really fun. You get 3D glasses, and the technology again is fantastic because when you're shooting webs, you actually have to extend your hand, and what you're looking at with the 3D glasses when you shoot the web, it's dead on accurate to what you're shooting at. So I was really impressed with that. And there's a system.
I'm surprised you didn't attach it to your penis.
Well, it'd have to extend it, and I would get out because it was me and Julie in the pod, and there were 2 other ladies with us.
Oh, so, hey, that would have been some fun right there.
And the Disney cameras would have probably been like, "Shut that shit down! Who the fuck is this guy?" And they would have kicked me out.
Yeah, so, you should have looked at them and said, "Hey, there's a reason they called me Miles Morales."
Oh shit! But yeah, so Web Slingers is cool, but still, Rise of the Resistance is tops, But Web Slingers is still cool. It's a must experience, I think. But I think Avengers Campus, it's cool because on that building, you get to see the characters pop out. Of course, there was Black Widow. They had an action fight scene, Black Widow, Taskmaster with Captain America. That was cool. But when Loki came out, everyone was cheering. Nobody gave a fuck about all the other characters. When Loki was out there, he was by the jet. He was like looking at, waving at people. Everybody cheered. And then what was really cool, they also had the Dora Milaje come out with Okoye. And then they had some kids, they were basically teaching some kids how to fight like a Dora Milaje, with a staff, without, of course, an invisible staff, because that's a liability right there. But that was really cool to watch as well. We didn't get to see the Doctor Strange show. There's like a little Doctor Strange. They have the remnants of the what does he call that? What does he call his building or his house or whatever?
Sanctorium.
Sanctorium. There you go. Thank you. But yeah, we didn't get to catch that one, but because we went to Cars Land already. And then they closed it early, 6 p.m. because they had the Oogie Boogie Bash, the Halloween event, which is you have to pay an additional, and we're like, we're not going to pay additional for that. So, but yeah, that's it. No masks required at Disneyland outdoors, but indoors, everyone has to wear a mask. They remind everyone it has to go over your nose, over your chin. And then Universal, though, is the strange one because the day that we went on Thursday, coincidentally, was the first day that because LA County, I found out it was the counties, of course, that are doing these mandates and all these things. LA County is much stricter that Universal, even at the parking, they were reminding us at the parking structure or entering the parking garage, the parking attendants were reminding us they're going to be checking for proof of COVID vaccine or negative COVID test within 72 hours, and then masks indoors and outdoors, unless and the cheat or the hack around the mask outdoors is that if you're eating something, they can't tell you to put your mask on. I don't think there wasn't any designated eating areas like they did for Disney. I think, Jester, when you were there last year.
Oh yeah, when I was there last year, it was very much show me your papers. I mean, but it sounds like they were a little bit more relaxed when you went compared to But then again, I went in 2020 when things were very obviously chaotic.
Right, and new. Everyone was like,
yeah, so
it was all so foreign and like, what is this? So,
yeah.
But yeah, Universal was fun. We didn't get to check out Jurassic World, unfortunately, because that's new. But we did watch Waterworld. My dad hasn't seen. I don't think my dad has. My parents haven't seen it. We sat because my mom was in her electric scooter. We were close to the splash zone, but fortunately we didn't get wet. But it's fun to watch people getting dumped with water. And then the cast of that as well is pretty cool because they do these stunts, and yet they're also working actors in other shows. They mentioned their credits, so that was pretty cool. The studio tour was cool as well. My parents enjoyed that. And then that's pretty much it. Of course, we did enjoy feast at Harold Potter World, some nice butterbeer, and I have to agree with Kuya because the last time you went to Knott's Berry Farm, right? You mentioned signs of getting old, you can't handle rides anymore as much as you used to. So the first ride we rode at Universal was the roller coaster at Harry Potter that Julie and I have never ridden in. So my sister-in-law was like, come on, let's go, it's gonna be fun. And my brother was in it too. So okay, fine, let's go. So we rode it and we saw Buckbeak. If you know Buckbeak, you know Buckbeak. We were like, Buckbeak! So when the ride started, we go up and then it goes fucking down. And when it goes down, you feel the gravity fucking push you. And I was like, why did I fucking sign up for this? I was trying to fucking, and after but the thing is with that ride, it happened. It's less than 3 minutes. It's so fast, and then you're done. And I was like, can we at least go again? Because I actually enjoyed it at the end. I was like, okay, that was cool. So next we went to the Forbidden Journey. So the Harry Potter Forbidden Journey, if you haven't been on it, it's a motion ride. You've got the thing that goes over your shoulders to keep you, secure. So not only are you moving, but there's large screens projected in front of you, and then there's stuff in front of you without spoiling anything. So back when years ago in Orlando, when we went there, and then even at Hollywood, when we went there, we could handle it fine. It was great. But this time, for some reason, after that, halfway through it, I was just like, okay, I'm done. Because there's something about you're already being moved. You're already moving in this oh my God, we're moving. We're going to fucking Quidditch. And then you're seeing this big ass screen projected right in front of your face. And then it fucking moves you to the next thing. And then another thing is in your fucking face while you're being fucking moved all over the place. And I'm like, thank God I didn't eat something first. Because had I did,
Jeez.
I'd have fucking thrown up in my mask.
Jeez.
And then after that, I was I was out and I was sweating through I was just sweating. And I was like, holy shit, I need some air. I need some air. I was like, fuck, dude. I can't.
It's really hard.
Huh?
it's really hard to ride rides like if you're mandated to wear a mask and everything. It sucks
Like
Yeah.
a ride like
because your breath is going to be taken away already by the ride, and then fucking it doesn't help if you're
well,
or,
it's kind of smart too, I guess, because if you yak, it stays on you.
I know that's
Waterboarded by my
the
own
thing.
puke. That's
Oh
awesome.
man. All right. But yeah, that's a little bit of the vacation in a nutshell. Funko Hollywood was really cool as well. So that's also something worth checking out. But yeah, we had a great time with the family. That was awesome. It was nice just to take a break and just enjoy after like the last couple of years, because Julie, of course, has been, working on her bachelor's degree, and she's finally done. And she even graduated with her honors magna cum laude. So that was,
Man, that was
a
pretty cool.
surprise. Yeah, that was a nice surprise because we didn't even know until she got her certificate, her diploma in the mail. So that was fantastic. Alrighty, so moving on to Star Wars Visions. This debuted like weeks ago before we got to do our next episode. So we got 9, and it was nice because we got all 9 episodes right in one drop, which is awesome. And a lot of the episodes are really short. Some of them are like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But from the get-go, when I started it, I was really enjoying it. I had a blast with I really enjoyed the very first one, the duel.
Yep.
Is it the duel? Yeah. I think it's the duel.
Yep, it is.
Yeah, the duel. The twins was really cool as well. The 9th Jedi was awesome. I also like the Village Bride. TOB1, I could see the Astro Boy. You can see the inspiration. The Elder, I really like the Elder as well. I guess I still need to finish 8 and 9. I haven't finished 8 and 9 yet.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
You're not missing much. You're good.
Yeah. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, I love the different styles. I love the different takes that they have. But the duel I think is my favorite one because that just screams like I love the black and white and then the colors popping out with the lightsaber and the blasters. But then we also found out recently that the director or the writer of the 9th Jedi, that's supposed to be a pilot episode.
Yeah, I heard about that.
There is plans for more. So I'm hoping that we will actually see that continuation of that because I think
I really truly hope that it's in Japanese. Like I really anime unless the people the dubbers, the English dubbers are like the seasoned veterans of the anime world. Like it can't just be like guest stars or anything like that, right? So if it's the seasoned veterans of the English dub, then it should be okay. But the 9th Jedi was like for me, like I was just like, holy shit. This could have been like what the continuation of the Star Wars legacy was. Like, like after Return of the Jedi or whatever. You know what I mean? Or after the Skywalker saga.
Yeah.
So it was nice. Like it's just like we've never seen that kind of I heard it was from the lore that the lightsaber is like somewhat opaque or clear until you find until you use your force and see what you actually are and all that stuff, which is kind of cool. And yeah, I've seen all episodes, all of the episodes probably like 4 times already.
Wow.
And
look at you.
I told you guys, like, this is what for me. I was just geeking out because again, it's stuff that I like. I love anime. I love animation. I love anything, whatever. And it's Star Wars. It's pretty easy to follow suit. So I've seen all the episodes, and I was just like, yeah. I even enjoyed the Jabba the Hutt rock and roll thing. It's actually way better in Japanese than it is in English, especially the song.
Japanese.
Especially the song.
Really?
The song itself is perfect in Japanese because the translation was weird in English. So and then like the way J. Gordon Levitt sung it was like absolutely atrocious. So it was atrocious. It was so bad. It was so bad. But yeah, Like when I first saw it, I was like, when I first saw the duel, I was just like, wow, fucking Akira Kurosawa could have made this kind of type of movie. Just the way the movement, like on how slow the Ronin was, like talking, and the guys that made it is actually the people that made Afro Samurai. So it's actually pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jester,
Nice.
what did you think of Star Wars Visions?
I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed the episodes that I enjoyed. There was 3, I think, in total, if I remember. Yeah, I think oddly enough, my favorite one was The Village Bride. I know like nobody talked about that one, but Mike, I heard you just mentioned it, and I know that for me, I really enjoyed that one, oddly.
That was pretty cool.
I don't know why. I don't know if that one just resonated with me. And see, this is the other reason why I liked this show is it reminded me of family-friendly Disney version of Love, Death, and Robots. And like I'm thankful that you got plenty of different animators to be able to do this project and to make something really cool and to not be tied down with canon, to just do whatever they wanted. I thought that was nice. Obviously every episode is not going to be for me, as I just stated, because there was quite a few.
Hey, I mean, but you love the one with the Boba Fett in it, right? The rock and roll.
No, I didn't. I mean, like I did not like it. I did not like it at all. Like when he showed up, I was like, wow, just trying to get me to enjoy it.
He was bobbing his head to the rock and roll beat.
Yeah. Whatever. It was just.
It was the music that was gonna save the world, or the universe.
Yeah. It was. That one was pretty dumb, especially the way it started. It just kind of like it felt like a bait and switch. But no, it was the duel. I think if I remember, I did in my review. It was the duel, the Village Bride. The Village Bride was my hands down favorite, and then the Elder is the episode that I wanted more of. I wanted that to continue somehow, but yeah, I think that was it. But other than that, it was good. And it was fun. I'm looking forward to more stories. Do I think there should be full series on one episode? Not really, but if they do that, that's cool. It's all good. But yeah, that's my take.
Yeah, I mean, like if you see a full series of the Village Bride, that would be kind of cool. Yeah.
No, I liked it as the story as it was.
Just one shot. You like the one shot?
I did. I just like the one shot. I mean, because everything was just different. Every episode was different. There was not one that was the same.
Right.
And I'm happy with that. That's just me.
Yeah. Pinhead, what did you think of Star Wars Visions? I heard you binged all of them in basically one sitting.
Yeah. To sum it up, I think this show is for pussies and children. That's it.
But
it's all garbage. So there you go. That's my review.
You enjoyed it enough to binge it, huh?
What's funny is
I binged it on the first day.
Yeah.
Before all of you so-called Space Wizards fans. Even before you, Mike. So and it's for pussies and children. So there you go.
Well, it says here on the Disney.
Pick which one you want. I don't care.
On the Disney Plus app, it says season 1, so it's pretty clear we're going to be getting another season.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Yeah. Hey, you didn't have to watch it.
I didn't have to watch it, but I did.
Yeah.
And I have an opinion on it. Just like I said, if you don't have an opinion on anything unless you watch it, and I watched it.
Right.
And like I said, it's for pussies and children.
Yeah, I still want to check it out with a Japanese dub. I think that's the way to go.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
Personally, yeah. All righty. Next up, so Pinhead has a video game review on. This is a Nintendo Switch, right?
Correct.
Cool. So Metroid Dread.
Metroid.
Short and sweet. I love this game. I'm only 3 hours into this game, and it's one of the best games that has been made in the last 5 years. So, so far, this is how you make platformers. Jester, we talked about this.
I know.
It's a platform. It's a platform.
It is? Oh, okay, so it's not a side scroller. Interesting. Okay.
It is a side scroller, but the official term is platformer. So
nice. Yeah. I considering how
everybody
much
likes to confuse everybody.
I know.
It's a side scrolling platformer.
Okay.
Let's do it.
There you go.
There you go. Side scrolling platformer. There you go, pussies. One of the best games I've played so far. It has the tension, the dread, just like the namesake.
Oh.
One of the best games I played so far. It even blows Resident Evil Village out of the water.
Nice.
I'm sorry, but it does, because the tension is so in depth. It's fair. Don't listen to these pussies out there who are, it's too hard. These so-called game journalists, the same game journalists that went, I can't get past the tutorial of Cuphead. Step aside, pussies. We're not talking about you. We're talking about the people that play games, especially people that play games on a regular basis. Loser, pussy asses, pieces of shit like me who play games and watch horror movies on a regular basis. This game gets you and it puts you on the edge of your seat. I'm only 3 hours in, and it's already one of my favorite games of the year. Metroid Dread, it's far worth the $60 after tax you will pay for it. That's my review.
Okay,
Nice.
you actually answered my question. My question was, how much are new
$60.
Yep. They're also $60.
Yeah.
You're not getting out of the door from Nintendo without $60, and that's on every game they ever made.
Right.
As far as Switch is concerned.
Yeah, I mean,
you're not getting. If you think I'm gonna get deal, I'm a smart little. I'm the last of the big spenders. Ooh, I'm a smart guy. Nope, Nintendo's gonna shut up, bitch. You're paying $60. Period. Period.
If you go to GameStop to trade it in,
$60. Period.
It'll be worth $1.
Yeah, best we could do is $1.
And
I know
they'll
we did
still
spot this
sell that
yesterday.
same copy for $60.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
This is a new release game.
No.
That's $1.
So here's the funny thing. So like, okay, for example, Minecraft, right, for the Switch, it's brand new. It's sold $30. But then used is $27.99. So you get $2 off for
What
used.
the fuck? What the fuck?
You might as well just
Comes
buy
up with
brand
this
new.
logic. Holy shit! At least knock $5 off. Oh,
Yeah, no kidding, dude.
what the
Yeah,
shit?
they
dude?
spank you on the way out, dude.
Fucking worse than
Welcome to capitalism.
it's worse than fucking whatchamacallit, that store.
Oh
Like,
man.
no, we'll give you $2 for that shit.
The only games you're ever gonna get deals on is if they're not Nintendo. What is it called? Not Nintendo exclusives.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like used, like not used, but like older games. Like Pinhead was telling me, and I was telling you, they're coming out in November with the Episode 1 Pod Racer and Republic Commando
Yes.
combo pack card for $30.
Okay.
So occasionally they will do things like that, but if it is exclusive to Nintendo, like Mario, Metroid,
Yeah.
those games, yeah, they ain't going down in price.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They know, because they're like, exclusive. You want it. You pay.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yep. So
Now, and I'm also curious because, like, we've talked about this even off the podcast. As far as GameStop, the fact that there's a bunch of GameStops that have closed, but a lot of them are still in business.
right.
And I guess I'm assuming that a lot of people are also trading in games anyway to get a new game.
Well, it's not that. It's the COVID PlayStation 5 rush skyrocketed them back up to the top. So any time that they were close to death, this made them a lots of money. So
That's a good point. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Right.
because when we hit COVID, you got to understand, as we were reaching COVID, before we hit the COVID timeline, GameStop was almost in the grave. We all read the articles and did all this shit. And then the COVID timeline hit, with the release of PlayStation 5 and the Xbox 32 or whatever the fuck it is, you know, you guys can't even make up your minds. GameStop skyrocketed because everybody was, oh, we got to get it quick. That's right before the precipice of the scalpers.
Right, and then also
And that's what kept them alive.
the Wall Street bros. Remember the stock went up because they were just like dumping.
Yeah, they hiked it. Yeah,
Yep.
to like screw over everybody else.
Right, and I was like, holy.
It was a 1-2 step, as Sierra used to say.
Right, and then I remember, Nintendo Switches were sold out everywhere when COVID hit because everyone was stuck at home. So the Nintendo Switch was the go-to console at the beginning of 2020, especially.
Still is. People are buying it like crazy.
Yeah, but now I'm seeing a lot of stock. Was it a Target that I just saw a bunch, or I think it may have been? Oh no, it was Best Buy. Best Buy has a ton of Switch.
Okay.
Yeah. So, because I'm now considering a Nintendo Switch, because the kids, I've mentioned to you guys, the kids tried Mario Kart and they enjoyed it, and as a fact, like it's cool if we can play together, and then when Daddy gets off after work, Daddy can play on the Switch, and I can play on the TV, or I can play like on my on the screen. So
but Mike,
accessibility.
No mercy, Mike.
What do you mean?
When you play with your kids, no mercy.
Oh no.
Make winners, Mike. Make winners.
Make winners, not losers.
Oh, yeah, not at all. Make them win.
Exactly.
No. Like the more you win,
harder than Michael Myers.
The more you win and crush them, the better they'll be in video games.
Oh yeah.
So
that's what I've always done.
Yeah.
We're going Rainbow Road, 150cc. All right, kids. This is how we're gonna play.
Participation medals.
My oldest nephew. He wanted to play. What was that? The arcade version of Killer Instinct, right?
Yeah.
And he said, he learned some moves, so he wanted to be Jago.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, you want to be Jago? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then I just told him, pick who you want me to be. I don't care who it is. So he picked me to be Orchid, which is actually the person that I play the most.
Right. Oh shit.
So I looked at him and I was like, how many quarters do you have? Well, I have $5. And I said, all right. So $5 later, he was crying like crazy to his mom, like my cousin, that I never let him win. I was like, hey, you know what? You'll never learn. You'll never learn. If I let you win, you'll never learn. And then like his dad was so proud. He's like, you know what? I'm happy that you did that to my son. Yeah. So now he's a much better video game player. He learned.
Exactly.
No mercy.
Right. Yeah.
Fucking ultra combo. Fucking within like 1 minute.
Ultra combo.
Fuck that shit.
Oh man.
Brutal, bruh.
Alrighty.
No, but that's good.
Yeah.
How much is the Switch now? $400?
No. So the OLED, which is the brand new one that was released, Monday? Pinhead.
Yeah, recently, yeah.
So that's $350. And then, but here's the thing: a lot of people are selling their versions 2, because of the OLED, and then also, the newer systems when they get them. I was able to find a deal for $260 on a version 2 with a Pro remote, like in brand new condition too. So
nice.
There's plenty of deals out there, especially on Marketplace, and so just keep an eye out. I bet you can find a good one for a good price.
Yeah. That's cool.
And before we move on, we need to clarify the Sega N64, since we're on the topic.
Oh, yes.
Expansion. It's going to be well, let's not do that because everybody will go, it's $49. It's for a single individual person.
Yes.
You'll get everything.
Okay.
For a single individual person, for the separate subscription, you will have to pay $49.99 a year.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
If you want to be a part of a family, and do all this shit and include it. And I did the research because I've watched Richard Review Tech and all these guys talking about it. If you want to do the family thing, which will give you 8 people to play simultaneously online, from what I understand, that will be $79.99 a year. Excuse me. So
Right.
I was like, a month. Holy shit.
So
Better
and
be a year.
that's the prices of what you're getting here, because a lot of people are, myself included, was confused and and at the end of the day, why the fuck are we doing this? You're just gonna get the $49.99 subscription. All of us will. Fuck the family. We'll just share, just like we did with the original Nintendo. You fuckwits.
Yeah, exactly.
Great job. Great
Wait.
job.
So quick question, Pinhead. So does that subscription right there include the NES and the SNES games?
No. It's
So that's another
tier.
$20, right?
This only includes the Nintendo 64 and the Sega Genesis.
Okay,
Wow.
gotcha.
This is why people are getting enraged, on top of the fact that infrastructure on those of us that have Switch, and we know it, and you don't even have to have it. Those of us that know the infrastructure online is fucking trash. We cannot talk to each other like we can on PlayStation 4. You could do it on PlayStation 3, for crying out loud.
Yep.
We can't do this shit anymore, and that's why people are pissed off, on top of the fact that there will be 2 tiers. You still have to pay for your Nintendo and SNES on top of this. So that's why people are pissed off.
So I just want to confirm also. So for the entire package, it'll be $70 a year for NES, SNES, 64, and the Sega.
Nope.
Okay.
For those of you that, so let's go cheap. For those of
Okay.
you that are trying to, you're the single person, you're paying $49.99 for the N64 and the Sega Genesis Classics, whatever the fuck you want to call them. There is a separate tier where you will also have to pay for, on top of that, from what I understand and what they're telling us, for the SNES and the NES Classics.
Oh man.
Because you know,
Okay. All right.
and this leads me to my point. Nintendo is the fucking Japanese Disney of Nintendo is the Japanese Disney. They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, and you can say, oh, don't say that. No, because Nintendo of America, whatever happens in Nintendo of America, they bow to Nintendo of Japan.
Right.
Make no mistake about that. And this is why this is happening. So don't come at me with, oh, shut the fuck up. Nintendo of America, just like China, just like America bows to China for the ultimate box office, Nintendo of America bows to Japan. So just stop.
Yeah. Holy shit. That's crazy, because that's a separate subscription fee.
Yep.
That's how they get us. Like, really,
Yep.
you think about it, they'll sell you hardware, but wait, you want to play those games? We won't sell you the physical copy anymore. You got to subscribe. That we want that monthly recurring money payment fee. Yeah.
Of course.
So I do want to mention, just real quick, of course, right now they are currently building in Universal Studios Hollywood the Super Mario Nintendo Land.
Mm.
So wait,
Fuck 'em.
wait until that shed opens, because you'll be able to punch a question mark box and actually hear the sounds of the coins and ride a actual Mario Kart. Because if you YouTube Super Mario Land in Universal Studios Japan, you will see that shit. And if I'm not mistaken, pretty much whatever they have there is going to be in the Universal Studios Hollywood. And when that opens, oh man, that's going to be a wait time for sure.
Of course.
Yep. But yeah, alrighty. Going back real quick to Star Wars, the Space Wizards. I mentioned this to Jester. Did you get to check out Lego Star Wars Terrifying Tales?
I did not, but you did tell me about this yesterday.
So Yeah. So this is a brand new Halloween special. They've always done these Lego movies, for kids. Whether it's Marvel, it's DC, it's Lego Star Wars. The Lego Star Wars animated series or movies are basically its own canon. They do not rely on any of the, they don't have to abide by any of the film canon or whatever. So what I thought was interesting, because we put it on like days before we were going on vacation, we were having lunch, and I put it on for the kids, and we started watching it. We thought it was pretty cool. So it starts out, and the first story is The Lost Boy, and the font, the exact title font, is the exact title font of The Lost Boys horror film, vampire film, with Kiefer Sutherland. So I was like, okay, this is interesting. And then it's basically the story of Ben Solo as he was training under Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. And I'm like, what the hell is this? Because it's actually good. It's actually showing a side of Ben Solo that we didn't see, or at least see much of. We got a glimpse in The Last Jedi, but we didn't see much of in the sequel trilogy, which would have been really cool had they shown us the origin, or at least flash back to it. I don't care. Show it to me. It's a fucking movie. I don't want to read about it in a book or a comic book after the movie. I fucking wait for the movie because I want to see it in the movie. Like, sell me all the shit. I will buy it. Show it to me in the movie. So it basically takes on a Lost Boys theme of the Knights of Ren arrive on the planet where Luke Skywalker is building his Jedi temple with his Jedi students. And then the Knights of Ren are there, and the leader of the Knights of Ren. I guess they also take from the Marvel comics that was released around, 2015, maybe 2017, around The Last Jedi as well, maybe around The Force Awakens. There is comics of the leader of the Knights of Ren and how Kylo Ren becomes the leader of the Knights of Ren and how he turns to the dark side. And there's actually some really good character stuff in a Lego Star Wars movie. And I still couldn't believe that I was watching this in a Lego Star Wars movie when we could have seen it in a fucking Star Wars live action movie. It pisses me off. I'm like, holy shit. But that bit, the Ben Solo Kylo Ren bit, is the only one worth watching. I mean, I guess you can watch Darth Maul versus General Grievous, whatever. I tuned out after that. But that bit of Kylo Ren and his origin, Ben Solo becoming Kylo Ren, I thought was fascinating. So I suggest Jester, check it out. Check that part out. Because it was like, why didn't we see this in any of the sequel trilogy? I don't know. But holy shit. These people who are working on Lego Star Wars at least have some sense of storytelling. One thing real quick. Yeah. Since Kuya missed it, this is for you, Kuya. I love you. There you go. Ooh, already second one. Yeah, what's the drink tonight?
Thank you.
42.
42. All righty. All right.
Oh, the drink? Oh, yeah, it's a vodka and a Coke.
Oh, okay. What's 42 then?
Oh, I thought you were asking me how many beers I had.
Oh, I'm like, holy shit. You all right?
I'm good. I'm a Red Sox fan. We can handle
it. There you go. All righty. Moving on to the big event of today. DC Fandom basically happened today, part 2, because after last year, say what you will about Warner Brothers or DC, last year, apart from Comic-Con online, New York Comic-Con, whatever, all this other bullshit, hey, we're doing everything online because we can't gather together, DC Fandom got it right last year. And of all the virtual events that were held last year, they were the biggest winners. And it was such a huge success that they decided, of course, they did another one. I guess this is part 3 now. They did another one in months later last year in the fall, which focused more on the comics, because the first one focused on the movies, the Snyder Cut, of course. Zack Snyder was there because that was before we got the release of the Snyder Cut. So they were basically hyping it up. And I think if I'm not mistaken, we got a trailer We also got Wonder Woman 84. We got the Suicide Squad. We got all these things, and then some teases on some upcoming TV series, video games, all these things. So this is I guess the third one, and so it started at 10 a.m. It was free. You got to tune in live on the website, and it kicked things off with the introduction scene of Black Adam, Dwayne Johnson as Black Adam. So did anyone else see it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. So I was blown away. I thought it was really cool. First off, because of the history, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, has been cast as Black Adam way back in what, 2009?
2007.
2007. I remember when the MTV Movie Awards were still kind of cool, and he was there with Kevin Hart. And The Rock actually showed up in a Superman. I think he showed up in a Superman shirt or something. Maybe
Yep, and then he was talking shit to Marvel.
Yeah, he was talking shit to Marvel, and it was like, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. So yeah, I was blown away from what we saw. I can't wait to see that first teaser. Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate looks fucking awesome. We're gonna get the Justice Society of America. I'm excited. I'm really excited for this film. So what did you guys think from that scene?
I don't know. For me, it's tough to see because Black Adam is a bad guy, right? So I'll make sure.
Why is that?
Kind of, he's an anti-hero, maybe.
Anti-hero, yes.
Anti-hero, yes.
It's kind of tough for me to see The Rock playing that role, but yeah, because I mean, I love The Rock, man, but he plays himself, and I've been seeing a lot of The Rock lately, so it's kind of, I mean, maybe it'll match some of the corniness that Shazam delivered, fit that feel. All right, maybe I'll enjoy it. But am I gonna watch it? Sure, yeah, I'll go watch it. It looks like it'll be fun. I mean, obviously from that trailer at the end of it, it looks very dark. So if they do something like that, that might be nice. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see. I'm not hyped, nor am I perturbed. I guess I'm interested. I'll go check it out.
Cool, yeah.
He might summon his inner version of the Nation of Domination Rock. Pinhead, do you remember that? Right? When he was the total bad guy in the Nation of Domination.
It's not gonna happen.
But he might summon it to be the bad guy.
It's not gonna happen because if you remember, he had Farouk.
Yeah.
Where's this Farouk in this trailer?
No. I'm talking about the him being a total jerk off and everything because he was a total jerk in.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that will fit. So I'll let you go. I understand what you're saying. That will fit for that.
Yeah, but again, in regards to Black Adam as a character, he is one of my favorite ones in DC. He's not like like a villain like Thanos or or Tony Stark or anybody. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But he cares about his people. He cares about Kandar, I believe that's the name of the Kandak, right? Kandak or something.
Yes.
So he cares about his people, and that's all he cares about. He doesn't like the wizard because of the fact that the wizard like blasted him away, far away from everybody for 5,000 years. He traveled. He traveled the speed of light for 5,000 years. That's how far away he was. And at that time he lost everybody, and he just became himself. So, in regards to the Shazam family, he'll eventually acknowledge the Shazam and everybody over there because they're part of one circle. It's like the Bat family. It's like it's like the whole the whole gambit of all those people. So he's gonna play. The Rock says he prepared for this role because he said he was born for this. He wanted the Black Adam ever since the beginning.
Right.
He's been reading up, and he's very current with what Black Adam is doing in the DC comics. So he's he says he knows and he kind of knows what the character is all about, and he often asks the writers for opinions or for things that he needs to do in order to be a much better Black Adam. So for the we only saw like what 10 seconds of him over there.
Yeah, it wasn't very much.
So I was just like, the fact that he chokeholded somebody and fucking
Yeah.
flash fried them into nothingness.
The fuck-
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's the ruler of Kandar or Kandak, So yeah, I can see that. So that was, I was like, that was pretty cool. Yeah. Again, I've been waiting for this fucking movie to happen for a long time already. So whenever it happens, I'll be there. I'll whether it's good or not, I'll still cheer because I'm like, it's a long time coming. So go ahead, Pinhead.
I mean, I don't have anything to say. I mean, there's nothing to say. It was average. It was absolutely average. Who the fuck cares? You guys are all blowing your loads, and so are everybody at DC Fandom who's watched this shit about the future potential. Who the fuck cares? We're not talking about the future potential. We're talking about the behind the scenes and what we saw today. We can all have our head canon and all this bullshit. That's fine. And I hope this happens. And then I'll change my hat and take it off. But we're talking about what we saw today, and it was fucking average. There was nothing to get excited about. Oh, you saw Rock as Black Adam for 10.4 seconds. Woo! Whoop-de-fucking-do. Oh, The Rock said that he was born for this role, even though he really wasn't, because he was born for professional wrestling, which guided him into this role. So stop the bullshit, Rock. We get what you're doing. You're selling this film. You were destined to be a professional wrestler, bust your ass and get to this point. I ain't mad at you for getting your bag, but stop the bullshit. It's average. That's it. I'm done. It's fucking average. Middle of the fucking road. Can we say it together? Like,
No,
seriously, it was
I
fucking average.
I'm excited for it. So
Everybody is for the future headcanon. Who the fuck we're talking about right now? It was average.
yeah,
I'm done.
that's why. Well, I'm excited for it because I've been waiting for this for a long time. So finally,
Exactly. And you
Yeah.
and in your defense, for you and guys like Kuya, I get it.
yeah,
Because you guys are diehard fan, and I've been in this scenario. But I'm talking about for all those others out there that are pretending they're like you and Kuya. Oh, I'm happy. No, you're not. You don't know any shit about Black Adam. No, I know more about it, and I know less than below zero. So shut the fuck up. You're just doing your headcanon bullshit. I'm not going off of my headcanon or any. I'm going off of what I saw, and it was fucking average. That's it.
Alrighty. Then next up, they had a sneak peek because they literally just started shooting maybe less than a month ago. Aquaman, is it The Lost Kingdom?
Yeah.
Aquaman 2, The Lost Kingdom, or Aquaman?
Yeah.
And The Lost Kingdom. So the one thing that really stood out was seeing Black Manta, of course, back. We knew he was coming back.
Thank God.
He's looking better than ever. That suit is looking so sleek and so good. And he's holding some kind of trident that I'm like, what trident is that? What's going on here? And I love seeing shit like that. It makes me ask questions because it gets me excited and it gets my, it gets my curiosity because now I'm gonna like Google and because I haven't, I don't, as much as I read, I don't necessarily get to read everything, but it gets me, read this or read that. So, and it looks like he's got some troops of some kind. I did share it on the group chat. And then, sorry, but in those behind the scenes, Amber Heard, Everyone's favorite,
Amber Turd.
She's there.
Amber, take a dump in your bed, turd.
Yeah.
Does she have her fucking British accent?
Probably not.
Oh,
That went away.
For you, she probably will.
Motherfucker.
She'll bring it back. Yeah. And then, so this one, this news, I do want to talk about real briefly, unless of course you guys have some opinions on it. This happened on Monday, but this is related to DC Comics. So right now in the comics, Superman, the Superman right now is John Kent, who is the son of Clark Kent and Lois Lane. And on Monday, officially last Monday is coming out day. The current writer of Superman, John Kent, is what's his name? Hold on, I follow him. Hold on, looking for it. So basically, DC announced that the new Superman, John Kent, opens up. He's bisexual, right? To which a lot of people are like, "That's not my Superman. Why are you?"
They said I don't care, right? That's what they should say. I don't really care. Whatever.
Yeah. Or at least, like, here's the thing. It's funny because there's a thing on TikTok. This guy made this compilation on Fox News and how they react. Fox News was so triggered about it, they had to talk about it, of course. And the lady reporter, I don't even know her name. She even said, like,
Lewis Lane.
Lucas Lane.
Lewis. She tweeted like Superman loves Lewis Lane.
Lewis Lane.
The lady.
Well, if you're talking about that was actually CNN. So
no, there's a clip on Fox News.
There is, but that actually happened on CNN.
Right, but what I'm talking about is what I saw on Fox News from TikTok.
That's fine, but that whole thing happened on CNN.
Okay, so what they're talking about on Fox News is that I guess in California, they're going to require stores. I don't know if it's. Hold up, let me get it. It has to do with stores that will now, I guess, have to have basically the toy sections are supposed to have non-gendered sections. So there's no clear divide for boys' toys or girls' toys.
So where is this going to be?
Huh?
Where is this going to be?
California?
In California.
Oh, shocker. Okay.
Supposedly, right?
Okay.
I'm looking for the TikTok.
And they're making it a law, or just stores going to just do that in general, like companies?
Don't quote me on that yet.
What the fuck does this have to do with the Superman shit?
And that's what I'm that's what I'm connecting it with. That's what they were talking about on Fox News. And then the lady reporter says, well, that's where they can sell the new Superman bisexual comic book toy. Exact words, comic book toy. The new Superman comic book toy. And I'm like, hold the fuck up. First of all, a comic book is not really a toy. It's a piece of reading material, right? It's a piece of entertainment. Not necessarily a toy, but okay, here we go. So Fox News is really triggered over this Superman news. So here, okay. So from the Los Angeles Times, it says California will require large retailers, so large retailers, for example, Walmart, your Target, to provide gender-neutral toy sections. Okay, that's the headline from the Los Angeles Times. So here, I'm going to play it. This is from Fox News. So let me start it over.
Gavin Newsom signed a new California bill requiring big retailers to establish, Laura, gender-neutral toy.
Good. They're going to have a place to sell that new Superman bisexual DC comic book toy that was announced today.
That comes after a gay Aquaman, the horror, a bisexual boy wonder, Robin. gender fluid Loki. The horror.
So,
Only when they have a gender stable aisle. Trust me. I won't.
so basically, the guy inner spliced like clips of other clips from other media, because of course not too long ago Tim Drake was announced as
Latest Robin, right? Bisexual as well.
right, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you and I are talking about a different thing, obviously, because I thought you were talking about the controversy behind Superman being bisexual / gay and the writer being on CNN talking about it.
Right.
So that's where our wires were crossed, because the writer of Superman
Right.
because this isn't the only controversy, Mike, just so you know.
Right.
The controversy has spilled over. And there was a young lady, I can't say she was a young lady, she was probably an old fart, who sent in a similar tweet, it was probably the same woman,
Uh-huh.
talking about how she didn't understand the difference between Clark Kent and Jonathan Kent.
Oh God.
Who you knows? Don't be silent, you fat fuck motherfucker, you piece of shit. You know what I'm talking about, Kuya. So anyway, there was a woman that threw a temper tantrum over Jonathan Kent being gay / bisexual, not knowing that it wasn't Clark Kent. So I thought that's the article you were talking about.
Yeah. No.
And that was on CNN.
Gotcha. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just to clarify.
Right. But yeah, so that's the thing. Like,
Thank you, Kuya, by the way, helping me out there.
so that's the thing. Like, right? Twitter, of course, will tweet all the shit they want to. And then I love what Kuya did retweet something that I really liked, and I also retweeted.
Is it the Libertarian group of Texas?
I think, yeah, that said like, oh, America's they're destroying America if they're doing this to our characters or something like that, something to that effect. And then was it you or someone basically replied and said, well, if that's the case, then America's not worth saving or something.
Yeah. It's the Libertarian group of Texas or something like that.
Uh-huh.
They said, like, everybody, it doesn't matter who you are, everybody has freedoms in America if you're an American, regardless of who you are. That's what they said, plain and simple. And if people are gonna fucking complain about who you are as an American, then you're not worth a breath. So you don't even pay attention to the shit. So, like, this is the knee-jerk reactions that fucking people that don't know that I absolutely fucking hate, right? For a while now, because I kind of read, like, I kind of off read like some of the stories that's going on with Jonathan Kent and Damian Wayne and Clark and all that stuff, and there's been like a steady drumbeat of like these opportunities for him to have like a like a love situation with a woman, and he kind of sort of just like this, and then, I'm not really interested in that. And then I was thinking, he's just a kid, he doesn't know anything yet. And then so when I first heard about this, I was just like, oh, okay. And my first question was, is this going to change anything to the plot line that he is the Superman of Earth? Because Clark Kent, the real Superman, he's the Superman of the galaxy, of the universe. He has more important shit to do outside of Earth.
So where did he go? I know he left, right? Where did he go?
Yeah.
On?
He went and did his own thing, because pretty much like Superman is basically the same as the Lanterns now. He's protecting the galaxy and the universe from whoever.
Okay.
So that's the because he says that as Superman, I cannot just be saving Earth all the time. Now that Jonathan is here, now that I know that he's capable, he says you're Superman of Earth.
Right.
Period. So it took a while for people to understand that, and then now I guess people still don't fucking understand because they still assume that it's people that are in the know and that are not in the know. Like the knee jerk reaction that happened with the flight from hell, Pinhead. You know what I mean?
Correct.
I think it's kind of similar to that when people heard about the flight from hell. Oh fucking these wrestling bastards need to die and all that shit.
Yep.
So for me, I was just like the whole my whole question is this just like a thing to say so that like you can get something out of the character, or is this going to help the character out? My take on it is because of his relationship with Jay Nakamura, which is the person Jonathan Kent kissed. It's going to help out because Jay Nakamura is kind of important in his life right now. So it should help him out in all that stance,
I have a
Aqualad.
question.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you finish first because it's not an important question. So you
Okay.
finish.
Aqualad has been bisexual for a long time, probably I want to say 6, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, whatever. Tim Drake has been bisexual for like a couple of months, and then Superman, Jonathan Kent is like a week. Maybe they need to figure out that Wonder Woman and the Amazons are. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, she mentions it. Well, she kind of hints in the Wonder Woman film, right? Like for procreation, or men are not necessary for pleasure.
Yeah.
Right. So that's kind of like we can we
don't need your penis. We got 2 fingers, or we have 10 fingers and
but for
and
pleasure.
a tongue. I'm just saying. But people just needs to lighten the fuck up. That's why I retweeted that libertarian tweet, just because he said, the guy said, if this is a world that complains about shit like this, then it's not a world worth saving because it's bullshit. It's a non-issue, and like I don't know. People just fucking react to some bullshit already. I'm tired of it.
Right.
I'm getting to a point that at my age, at age 44, I'm gonna be 45 in December. I'm turning into like a fucking old man, and I'm starting to hate everybody just because of the fact that they're being stupid. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Kudos to the writers. I hope this helps you guys out in regards to creativity and the writing sense of it. I hope it's not just to get more copies sold, because that would be bullshit. So hopefully the relationship with Jonathan Kent and Jay would be cool, because Asian bisexual men need some loving too. You know what I mean?
You need some loving, Kuya? I got some for you.
Well, I'm not bisexual, but
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I'll try.
No, I could care less. The only thing I got out of this whole conversation is that California enforcing businesses to do something that businesses should decide whether they want to do that on their own. Like, I think that's kind of concerning, but whatever. That's my opinion.
I don't care. As long as whatever they want to do. If people want to fucking buy dolls or toys or action figures or whatever the fuck you want to call them, just do what makes you happy.
That's what I'm saying. Do whatever you want to do. But my thing is like California making a bill to force a business to do something.
It's California.
I
they
know,
wanna,
but that's
yeah.
just me. I mean, business, like, I feel like we should just be able to decide whatever we want to do with our own businesses, but whatever.
Yeah, it's all good, bro.
Yeah. So
Go
I
ahead.
care less.
Pinhead, go ahead with your question, sir.
I just wanted to ask you specifically. This is for the whole people in the pod. Who the fuck cares? And this is this whole conversation might have has swayed me for my review on Halloween Kills. Because who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares if Jonathan Kent, who is the son of Kal-El in this fucking lineage, as I understand, kisses another man? Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares if Catwoman gets her pussy eaten out by Batman? Who the fuck cares? Like, who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares if they reversed it and Catwoman sucked Batman's dick dry? Who the fuck cares?
Oh, I bet you Foxes would be like, you damn right.
Hold on. I didn't finish my question. Who the fuck cares? Now you can answer it. Thank you, Kuya. Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares?
Bisexual comic book fans do.
I get that.
Yeah.
But
Representation,
who
I
the fuck
guess.
cares? Who the fuck cares? We've gone so far into this bullshit to where who the fuck cares? Bisexual comic book fans, that's fine. I'm glad they're having their moment in the sea. But what does it lead to?
Nothing.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And that's
who the fuck cares?
That's the problem with the media. It's just they make a mountain out of a molehill. They make such a big deal for things like, oh my god, it's a big fucking deal.
Yeah, it's to make money. That's all it is.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal for representation. I applaud that and shit.
I do too. But who the fuck cares when it's not being?
I know, but the point is, for me, I hate the people that want to comment that they have nothing to do with it, like the Fox News people, the CNN people that don't even give a shit, like don't even
exactly.
know.
They're all corrupt. I'm tired of this shit. That I watch CNN and I'm educated.
The one that don't even know what the comic book is all about. They want to fucking make a comment.
Yeah, they just blind react because the clickbait titles will say Superman bisexual.
Right.
Yeah, but then fucking read it carefully. It's the son of Superman.
Right. But yeah.
Exactly, because you can do a second grader's research like I've done. How did I know that Jonathan Kent was the son of Superman? How did I know that?
I saw the WB.
It wasn't from reading the comic books, ladies and gentlemen.
Right. It was a quick Google.
Exactly. An easy second to third graders research, like I've said multiple times, like you fuckwits can't get. And that's why I get back to my main point. If you guys can't do this simple fucking simpleton fuckwit research, who the fuck cares?
So I saw that CNN. I didn't watch the CNN interview, but I saved it right here, so I'll watch it after the show. As I'm curious to see.
Well, you and I had complete. So we'll make this full disclosure on the show. Mm-hmm. You and I were talking about two completely different things because in the same realm.
Mm-hmm.
Because this ideal of he's kissing a man. It's not my Superman. You're right. It's not your Superman because you don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
Right.
You're talking about Kal-El Clark Kent from the planet Krypton. That is not your Superman. We're not talking about the Superman that kissed that kissed the girl as Katy Perry or a guy. We're not talking about that, and that's why. And I don't want to debate it anymore. I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of having debate with the debate with these moronic goons. That's why I said I'm in the Michael Myers minority of who the fuck cares, and we'll get down to that with my Halloween Kills review down the line.
Already.
Who the fuck cares?
Yeah. People seem to forget, like, and a lot of people who had comments about things like this don't even probably read comic books in the first place, and they're like, get down the pitchforks and the torches.
Yeah, I had to tell our friend Mike. Remember Dre?
I
had to explain it to him on Twitter.
Oh,
Yeah, because I was like, Dre, that's the son, not fucking not Clark Kent. Clark Kent loves pussy.
And I think
He's from Kansas. He loves pussy. Come on, let's get that straight.
Exactly. He's a good old boy who likes to eat the pussy dry.
No,
and
even though he's an alien, he still knows
and
that.
everybody
good old
knows
boy
that.
mentality.
Everybody knows that Lewis Lane, right? Lewis, Louis,
oh my god,
has the best pussy ever.
So see, that's why I said that's
And
why I cussed you out,
the person that
damn
fucking
well
tweeted
knew.
that. The person that fucking tweeted that is a goddamn representative of a congresswoman or something.
I need to see this.
Oh, fuck that.
Holy shit, dude.
I was so mad. Like when I saw that, I was like, you are fucking stupid.
You rotten bastard, Kuya. That's why I cussed you out, because you know damn well you knew, and that's why I said.
Fucking Lewis Lane.
This hillbilly fucking we going down to get these black folks tonight. There's no black folks in there anymore. You're talking about middle of suburbia. Well, I'm still gonna get them. Like, this is the same woman, the Super Saiyan Karen.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez, man. But yeah, so I think here's the thing. I don't think, as far as DC Comics or even Marvel, I don't think they're going to pull a 180 on characters like Clark Kent and Bruce Wayne like this, right?
Oh.
But where do they have the opportunity for this? It's in the new characters that are in front and center, in the limelight. Yep. To tell these stories and to tell these stories of representation. I see how important that is, as far as representation, because, believe it or not, comic books are read by a lot of people from different backgrounds, different races, different genders, and it's for everyone to enjoy. So now that, like they even mentioned Aqualad Loki, who has been gender fluid since forever.
And the thing is, fucking, like, when they say gender fluid Loki is because of the goddamn show, which, like, she wasn't even Loki anyways.
Right.
Well, that all brings me back to my point. Like, who the fuck cares as long as you're telling good stories?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Just tell good stories. Who the fuck? I don't give a fuck if Superman is butt fucking the Flash. As long as you're telling a good story, that's fine. But if you're just saying that Superman is butt fucking the Flash just cause, get the fuck out and step the fuck back. And this is, and I know it's funny, but step the fuck out, because there are so many people that are willing to do that same thing and tell a great story, but you're not doing it because you're just worried about butt fucking the Flash. Step the fuck out.
That's an image that's going to be in my mind the rest of the night.
No, it's exactly.
And that's why I say normies, because you guys call me normies, because we call you guys the same thing in horror and in wrestling. So I appreciate that.
It's the same exact thing as like when Batman like diddles little kids. Like,
oh
who
my
the fuck
gosh,
cares?
Dude! Every episode now.
Who the fuck cares?
Well, it's an anniversary episode, so why not?
Hey, who the fuck cares? Right? Who the fuck cares if Batman diddles little kids? As long as the quarter vowels, the long Halloween, the Killing Joke is amazing as hell.
That's your head.
Right?
That's your own
it.
canon.
Thank
No,
you.
it's
Thank
fucking
you for
canon, bro.
twisting my words, Kuya. I love you.
So,
That's all right.
by the way, the writer of not just Superman, Son of Kal-El, which is focusing on Jonathan Kent, is Tom Taylor. He's also writing for DC and for Marvel. He's also currently writing for Nightwing, and a bunch of other, like Dark Knights of Steel, which just started, which looks like a medieval take on like.
Real question here, quick, Mike. I don't know this guy. Is he established?
I think
So
He's,
Kuya gave the thumbs up. Okay, fine.
I think he
He's
is.
Because if he's not established and we're just doing this shit, like I said, as Kuya knows, who the fuck cares?
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Hey.
but Kuya gave the thumbs up. So what is
You
he,
know,
Kuya?
this guy is fucking pretty slick because, like, you know, in Teen Titans.
What has he done?
This is what he did.
Yeah,
He had a love square, with Nightwing, Raven, Starfire, and Batgirl.
Holy shit! Fucking.
And so, and right in the middle is the Boy Wonder. I'm gonna call him the
Perceives.
Boy Wonder because I'm wondering how the fuck did he fuck all three girls? I'm amazed. Right, Barbara
was
Gordon.
the story good?
Yes, the stories are fucking excellent.
Oh,
Now,
so
Teen Titan, the
send
Titans,
it to me, Kuya. Send it to me in our private.
yeah,
Send it to me.
Teen Titans are one of the hottest comics right now, dude. Teen Titans are, oh my god.
I need to read this then.
And then like
So do I, because I'm gonna hold you to it.
No, and this is Mike. This is the thing, right? When Nightwing says, "Hey, by the way, Barbara Gordon, Batgirl, and I are official." You know what Corey said. You know what Coriander, Starfire said.
Hey.
I'm happy for you guys.
Holy shit!
Imagine that shit.
The fuck?
Yeah, Dick Grayson, the greatest superhero of all time, has that dick. You know, Dick Grayson. You know what I'm saying? There you go.
Yeah, as far as what I'm seeing from when he's constantly posting on his Facebook page about what's happening in comics or what's to come, like it seems like he has a pretty good grasp on the characters, especially with DC.
Yeah, he's a fan. Like the thing is, he's a fan who loves to challenge himself as a fan.
Right.
And this is exactly what he wants to say. I want to tell a good story. I want to give the readers a good story. Does it matter where I get, this head canon, whatever bullshit thing, we can make little changes so that it'll go that way. But is the story great? So he's copying, he's grabbing off of Grant Morrison, he's grabbing off of Neil Gaiman. When he grabs, or when Gaiman and Morrison, took liberties of the heroes that they used. Like when Gaiman took over the Eternals over Jack Kirby, and when Grant Morrison took over,
Get it right, Kuya. It's the externals.
The Cisternals. Sorry. So, so yeah, I'm all for whatever changes happen, whatever, I'm for it, as long as the story was great. Like when they killed off Superman, I was like, good, let the motherfucker die already. It's been too long, right? And then when he died, you know what happened? I was like, oh man, he's fucking dead. Holy shit. Like who am I gonna root for now, right? Yeah. And then they said, oh, okay. No, and then like a year later, so we're gonna raise him back to life. Oh yes, fuck yeah, they're gonna raise Superman back to life, but we're gonna have 4 of them. And I'm like, wait, time out. What? 4 fucking Superman?
Awesome, I love it.
Like who? What? And then it captured me because I wanted to know every fucking story of every single Superman that came out. And then they threw us, they threw a blanket over our heads because those 4 weren't even the real Superman. The real Superman is in the fucking Fortress of Solitude resting because, I'm like, hey, I'm actually kind of. I actually don't die. I just run out of batteries, so I just need solar stuff.
Yeah. You need a quick.
I just need the sun. I don't really die because I'm Superman. God damn it!
I'm back with a fucking.
I am the most overpowered motherfucker ever because I'm the G. I'm the OG. Like, you think a little rock is gonna kill me? No. You think a badass motherfucker with spiky bones is gonna kill me? No. You think like a dude that says Martha is gonna kill me? No. No, that's
So
Superman.
just so that we can clarify, not to interrupt you, Kulia, he's the Jason Voorhees. All of them are of Superman lore.
He's the Undertaker, like in the 90s. He's unbeatable, bro. Superman. Like I will, like all that shit with Goku, like versus Superman, and all that shit. That's bullshit.
Fuck that shit. Fuck Goku. I love Goku. Fuck.
It's Superman versus Undertaker, as far as we're concerned.
Right? I love Goku. Like Goku is like an anime dude.
Fuck
I love anime
Goku.
and all that shit. But
I'm going on record right now, not to interrupt you. Fuck Goku. Fuck him and while we're at it, fuck his whole fucking family. Trunks, Gohan, all your bitches. You're fucking bitches.
Yeah, the only cool person there is Krillin and Master Roshi.
No, but that's not his family. I'm just saying the immediate, Go on, Kuya. Don't make me get mad. Don't.
No, I'm done. I'm fucking done.
So moving on, we're still DC fandom. So moving on, we've got the first look at the Flash. So
I'll step out. Goodbye.
Is this the Superman story that Pinhead was talking about?
I think he just saw some images and he didn't watch them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Well, there is a Supergirl here. We see a quick glimpse of Supergirl. But I do like. Yeah, so we were talking about it before we started recording. The suit looks cool. I like the yellow glow on the suit. We did see a quick glimpse of the Flash ring, which I'm like, wow, the Flash ring! Holy shit! And I guess so. You know how Andy Muschietti has been posting on his Instagram, the director. He's been posting teases of the characters of their suits, basically the torso area, right in the chest. So we got a glimpse of the Flash's new suit, and then he posted a glimpse of the Michael Keaton bat suit, and then I think we got Supergirl as well, and then we got another bat suit, but then it's painted red, and then over the bat symbol is a yellow spray painted Flash lightning bolt. And so I was curious, like, what's that about? That looked interesting. But when you see a lot of people speculated it's the Red Death. It's the Red Death from the Dark Knight's multiverse. But
possibly.
But from this first look, I don't know. Right? Did you see it, Jester?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I watched it.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah,
I saw
it.
previews.
So yeah, we're seeing two Barry Allens.
Right.
And then we're hearing Michael Keaton's Batman.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit. His dialogue alone is like, holy shit. But of course, we're not gonna see him yet. We're gonna see the Bat Cowl. And I was like, if you were to tell 5-year-old me that I would see Michael Keaton come back as Batman 30 plus years later, that would have blown my fucking mind with the Flash in a movie. Like, holy shit. So, and then of course there's a quick glimpse. Like, Michael Keaton's Batman is basically asking the Flash, asking Barry Allen, like, you can go anywhere in time, and yet you want to stay here. Something to that effect, right? And then we see that he arrives outside the house of his parents, and then we see Nora Allen, and then as he's about to touch her, because the history of the Flash, for those that may not know, is Nora Allen, his mother dies from basically from the Reverse Flash, right? The Reverse Flash kills her. So as far as that, like, we haven't seen anything about the Reverse Flash yet, or nothing even been announced as like any actor being cast for that. So
Watch him kill Keaton with one punch, just gone, and then that's how he comes in. That would be rough.
Who knows? Yeah, I mean, we'll see. But I really like the tease that we got. I love the theme, the music, the score. It reminds me of the Flash TV series score, the theme. But I'm really liking what I'm seeing. And then, of course, at the end, he sees what looks like, obviously, the Batmobile, the Michael Keaton Batmobile covered under a tarp. And, of course, as he takes it off, we don't see what his reaction, but we hear his reaction.
Holy sh!
Pretty much. And then, because of course, like even in Justice League, when he gets to, or that was Justice League. I don't think we saw it in the Snyder cut, in the Batcave.
Yeah, he wrote in the little thing in Justice League.
Yeah,
he wrote in the Batmobile.
Right, he goes in the Batcave, the Batmobile, and he's like, "Wow, like this is cool." So yeah, he's always been fascinated, but now he's seeing another Batman with another Batmobile, and just everything different. So really fascinating as far as the multiverse. So I'm really excited to see the trailer because yeah, there's a beginning intro with Ezra Miller, and he said we didn't have enough for a teaser. I'm like, I doubt that. I think you guys have enough for a teaser, but whatever, or even an official trailer. So we'll probably get one most likely next year then, as far as because I think it's due next year in November. The movie is. So, well, what did you get? What else did you guys think, Jester?
I think we got quite a bit of DC coming out next year. Like that's kind of a lot that they're starting to maybe get on toe and toe with Marvel here because Marvel's. I was just thinking yesterday, like unfortunately, there's so much to watch at the end of this year, 2021, that I probably won't be able to catch it all in the theaters.
Right.
And the fact that now DC is going to be in the game next year, it's like, dude, I won't be able to watch all these movies in the theaters next year, like for crying out loud. So it's kind of nice to see DC finally get their, good grip on their balls and actually do some work. But it's not the work I necessarily want to see because I want after, thanks to Mike, the Snyder cut, now nothing else other than that is going to satisfy me. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I just, like my wife was saying today after watching the Batman trailer, why another one? We got to do another Batman. Like, she's looking forward to it in ways, but it's like another one. Why couldn't we just continue Affleck or, have some sort of consistency? But hey, that's Warner Brothers for you. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully we have some fun stuff in the future, maybe some multiverse crossover stuff or whatever. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think it'll be fun. It'll be good to see Keaton again though. That'll be nice.
Yep. Oh yeah.
It's it's been a long time, right? They've been trying to fuck around with Flashpoint for a long time. I'm just glad to see something that coming out of it.
An actual Flash movie, yeah, totally.
Yeah, because they've been talking about this since like phase one, like ever since Man of Steel, I believe, or Batman versus Superman, that they're gonna come out with a Flash movie.
Yep.
Yeah. It's on from different.
I'm glad it's not. It's just like it's just like somewhat similar to Flashpoint, but it's not. It's its own thing, which is kind of cool. And it's good to see. Again, it's gonna be nice to see Michael Keaton as that Batman. I heard Ben Affleck is gonna be there, if I'm not mistaken, right? So
supposedly we saw his cowl, didn't we, on the ground?
And then he's gonna.
That actually looked like the Keaton cowl.
Was that the Keatons? I thought it would look like Affleck's, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. So they're like I think Keaton and there's gonna be two Batmans there, and then the Supergirl or Supergirl, well, the one from Injustice. That's the one, and then the one behind Barry or behind Ezra is another Barry Allen, right?
Yes.
Yep.
That's the other guy. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it'd be kind of cool if they had Grant Gustin come out. Also,
I think
that'd be
so too.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's just a little homage, a little thing.
just
'Cause-
something. Yeah.
So that's been rumored. I'm hoping that's true because
Yeah,
they did connect in the Flash TV series. We saw Ezra Miller show up there.
and it would be a good twist if they said that, like, oh, Barry Allen. That's like, I just grabbed his name. I'm not really Barry Allen. My real name is actually Wally West. And then that'd be cool for Ezra's character because he's more of a Wally West character than he was a Barry Allen character. So like, that would be a good touch to do that for the OG fans of the Flash. So, but yeah, and again, it's the Flash movie. I'm gonna watch it. It looks good. Like I like the fact that, like, when you guys saw his new suit, like the glow goes away bits and pieces instead of like just goes away in an instant.
Right.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, that's kind of nice. So that yeah, it would be kind of nice to see that in a big ass theater because it'd be fun. So
Yep. Alrighty, moving on to the big one, the one that I was really looking for. So I didn't see this trailer until like tonight, right before we started recording, because I actually recorded a few reactions actually. One for the Batman, one for the Flash, and I just added my thing for Black Adam there as well. So the Batman trailer, this is now the official trailer, because what we got last year was a teaser. This is now our official trailer. And holy shit, that trailer blew my mind. It fucking blew me away. Right from the beginning to the score, and then the tone and everything. Like, holy shit.
Tone's gnarly, man.
It starts and it doesn't stop. Like, it just keeps going. And I'm like, holy shit. Yes, give it to me. Like, wow. I cannot wait to see this in the movie theater on March.
So Mike, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Remember in that trailer where he grabbed that dude by the neck and crushed his larynx? You think that guy's dead?
No, he just can't
No,
talk.
he's not, right? Because like he doesn't kill people, right?
No.
Okay.
Batman doesn't kill people. It's
because I mean, like he slammed the motherfucker pretty hard on the pole, grabbed it and squeezed, and we heard crunching.
Right.
Wasn't that his taser grip or something like that? He's got
was it the taser grip that crunched, or
I think he has
leather?
I think he has a taser grip because it's shocking his neck.
Yeah, it could be the leather being all crispy because it was wet, right? So like it made that type of sound, right? Okay.
Who knows?
Paul Dano.
Dude, he's he's gonna be amazing. He's gonna be so good.
I'm not gonna say anything yet. Like when I saw fucking Paul Dano and when I heard his voice, I was like, wow.
Yep.
Even Robert Pattinson's voice as the Batman, it's just different. And Colin Farrell as the Penguin.
Unrecognizable. Doesn't even sound like him.
Exactly. And we're supposedly, I don't think it's been officially confirmed. I'm hoping we're still getting that. Supposedly a Penguin miniseries is being worked on at HBO Max.
Interesting.
So if that's true, I mean, hey, that's awesome because we get more of Colin Farrell's Penguin. And then Zoe Kravitz as Selena Kyle. Like, shit. Man.
I heard that rappers wanted to fucking show off and flaunt all their jewelry now because they want Zoe Kravitz to fucking like rob them.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
I mean, if I had jewelry, I'd do that too. Because like, oh my god, did you see like Zoe Kravitz? I'm like, holy shit, man.
Yeah. We finally get a glimpse of Andy Serkis's Alfred.
Yeah.
Because we only
he's the only one I'm curious about. I don't know. Like really? I just look at him, I'm like, I'm not feeling it, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Well,
man,
let me let me tell you what, because I saw the trailer with Annika, with my wife. So she saw it. When she saw Zoe Kravitz, and she was like, "Ooh, Zoe Kravitz." And then when she's like, "Oh, that's the Riddler," at the very beginning, right? And it's like, wait, is this going to be the same as Jim Carrey's? I'm like, no. It's not going to be the same as Jim Carrey's. And then
Yeah,
she was like,
okay.
oh, and then she was like, oh, I want, like, that one was very nice. That wasn't too bad. And I was like, yeah, it wasn't. And then she saw, who did she see? I paused it for Colin Farrell. And then like I paused it and I said, who's that? Who's this bad guy? And she looked at it. That's the Penguin, right? And I was like, ooh, good guess. Do you know who the actor is? And she was like, he looks like somebody an actor that I know. I can't remember. And I was like, that's Colin Farrell. And she was like, wait, what? And she was like all confused. And when she heard Pattinson's voice, she kind of like she went like that a little bit. Because again, she's not used to it. Like, she's not used to like hearing Pattinson act like that. But
Nobody is yet.
definitely she confirmed that the guy that Pattinson grabbed by the neck and slammed into the pole. I'm not sure he's breathing properly or something.
To your point, I mean, we did see a part in the trailer where Pattinson's beating the crap out of a thug, and Selena Kyle's looking at him like, dude.
She's like,
I think he got him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting.
No, I think this might be a good counterpoint in that sense. I think that that Matt Reeves is saying, hey, you know what? Maybe back in the day he was kind of violent because he was out for vengeance. Maybe he was like destroying and killing people, scaring the shit out of everybody. That's why everybody's intimidated by Batman, right? And then maybe he kind of over the years kind of toned down and say, hey, maybe that's not the way.
Right.
I'll drop him in a 20-story building, but I'll catch him, type of thing. not literally drop him and that's it. So.
Yeah. So, and this is basically they confirmed that it's Batman's second year.
Yeah, second year.
He's still pretty new to it, though. We're getting him in his second year, which I thought was cool. But man, the action scenes are fucking awesome. There's that scene where we've got this in The Dark Knight Rises where Batman's in a dark tunnel and they're trying to shoot at him and he's like moving so fast. In this one, he's moving fast and he's just fucking standing there. He's walking forward and they're shooting at him, but nothing is happening. And it's just like,
wait, he's Superman now? He's like bulletproof and shit? Is that what it is?
With that suit, he is now. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yep.
He just looks rough, bro. I mean,
he looks like a fucking tank, huh? Like taking on AK-47 bullets and shit.
Guess so.
And I love the intensity that he has, Robert Pattinson, for this Batman, because he is fucking pissed off. He is angry, and it fucking shows, like, in the way he moves. And he's like, oh my God, it's fucking relentless, and I love it. And that's
the ending of that trailer.
We're getting another Batman, a different Batman, but show me something new that I haven't seen before. Other performances, other versions, like, so.
Looks like we are.
Exactly. And that's what Matt Reeves, Matt Reeves has a vision, a specific, vision for this version of his Batman and where he's going. And I love the final shot where Penguin is like, I got you. He thought that,
I got him. I got him.
Yeah. And then mobile, like, jumps out of the flames.
And fucking like.
And I love the slow walk. And then he's upside down, and then the title, and I'm just like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That's my number one most anticipated movie now for 2022.
I'm with you on that one.
It's the Batman. So after that, I'm so. Pinhead, what'd you think of the Batman trailer?
It's all right.
Fuck Batman.
Oh, come on. A few days ago, you were saying you were excited because of Matt Reeves' take.
After this trailer I saw, I don't care anymore.
Really?
The only thing that interested me was Paul Dano putting the Riddler check in the Frappuccino or whatever you kids call it, the macchiato spice lattes. I don't give a fuck. That was interesting. Colin Farrell looks really good. Other than that,
Yeah.
fuck Batman.
What about Zoe?
What about Zoe Kravitz?
Fuck her too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
She ain't no Lady Gaga, so fuck her.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Oh
true.
man, but yeah, I already pre-ordered the McFarlane figures, so I'm like,
Of course you did.
give it to me. I want the Bat Cycle too. Now I need to pre-order the Lego sets. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. So yeah, that's there's a bunch of other things. I think they had a preview for the Sandman, but I didn't get to watch it, like a sneak peek for Netflix on Netflix. I didn't get to watch it yet. Did anyone get to check that out?
No, I didn't see it.
And they also released a poster because they released character posters for the Sandman. They released one for Gwendolyn Christie, her character, and she plays. Who does she play? Oh yeah, I think you might.
She's not Destiny. Is she Destiny? I don't know.
Hold on, I'm looking real quick at the.
She's one of those fucking.
She's playing Five Finger Discount.
Nope.
Sandman Instagram.
Brienne, Knight of Toth. Brianna Toth.
Let's see. She plays Lucifer.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, there you
Mephisto confirmed.
go. But yeah, that's pretty much it for DC fandom. I do want to mention real quick right now on HBO Max, they just added Batman: The Long Halloween Part 1 and 2.
Yep.
There, I watched both of them. I really liked it. I liked the dark, like really gritty, tone of the both films. And
Read the comic book graphic novel is much better.
Yeah, I never got to read that one, but I now see where Christopher Nolan and his brother took inspiration from for Batman Begins and parts of The Dark Knight too. But I really like the voice cast as well. What's his name? Jensen Ackles wasn't bad as Batman. What's her name from Glee who passed away last year?
She was Catwoman.
She was Catwoman. Naya Rivera. There you go. Yeah, she was Catwoman.
Oh, bisexual actress Naya Rivera, by the way.
Oh, was she? I didn't know that. So,
but nobody cares because she's dead. So.
Oh god. Yeah. Part 1 and part 2, I really liked it. So check it out. And it just recent. They just released the part 1 and part 2 came out like what earlier this year, or part 2 at least like a few months ago. So that was cool. And that's the thing with DC animated films for the most part. They're very. I guess the new one right now that's coming out on Tuesday is on physical media on Blu-ray and DVD is the Injustice film.
Yep.
But it's currently out. I guess it's available on digital. You can buy it, or I don't think you can rent it until Tuesday. But I may just wait until it's on HBO Max. Also, they did announce the Pennyworth series, because believe it or not, Alfred Pennyworth has a series. Have you checked it out?
I've heard great things about it. It's about him.
I want to start
him being like his life outside of the Waynes.
Right.
Before he was with the Waynes.
Right. So they just announced that is leaving Epix. It is now going to HBO Max, which I'm like, yes. So now when it's all there, I can binge it all. Because yeah, I've heard nothing but great stuff about that Pennyworth series. And like, you think like, why the fuck are we getting a show on Batman's butler? But this is his life before he became the butler to the Waynes. But I heard that he meets a young Thomas and Martha Wayne as well, and they work with him or something like that. So that was enough to get me interested. But I will wait until it's all on HBO Max, and I will gladly binge it. So aside from that, Marvel's What If finally is done. At least season 1. I think they're setting up season 2, from what it seems like. You didn't like it?
Listen, I was fucking done with it. It was boring. As soon as I saw the fucking Party Thor and Captain Karen episode, I was like,
Low point for me. That was a low episode. I was like,
I was just like,
yeah.
fuck these guys. And then they wanted to do the Avengers thing and combine them and all that stuff at the end of the, they combined all the teams or all the episodes into one when the Watcher interfered and all that stuff, and because Ultron,
Well, I thought that was cool. I really liked. I kind of wish this was the Ultron that we got in Age of Ultron. Like, this was a far better. Like, come on, like, we should have gotten a better Ultron.
To be honest with you, Ultron, the way they showed Ultron in What If is what Ultron should have been. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
But they wanted to do whatever they need to do because Tony Stark is the star and
Also,
anybody else.
Spoilers: every version that we've seen Tony Stark in ends up
Died.
in What If. So they don't give a fuck about Tony Stark. In
No,
What
they don't care. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, he's the true villain of the MCU, anyways. So
yeah.
but that's a totally different story some other time.
Yeah, when we watch Spider-Man No Way Home, we're gonna find out all the villains are somehow affected by Tony Stark from the MCU. They're gonna be like, we're here for revenge. So
yeah, it's annoying.
All right.
Oh, and
yeah.
you know what's more annoying than the What If episodes and stuff, Mike?
What?
The fucking MCU fans who doesn't think Jack Kirby ain't shit.
So what happened?
MCU fans don't like Jack Kirby because they hate his the way he draws things.
Okay.
And they was like they're the aesthetics of like I don't understand why why he's drawing things like this. Why does the Eternals look like a fucking Justice League light type of thing? It should be this, it should be that, it should be this, like that. Fuck Jack Kirby and blah blah blah. Blah. And I'm like, do you know that your favorite Marvel MCU characters are created by Jack Kirby? And I'm at this point, like, I'm just like really done with the MCU fans. The MCU itself is fine, whatever it can do whatever the hell it wants to do. I'm done with the MCU fans. I don't want to argue with them. I don't want to fucking deal with them anymore just because of the fact they're stupid. They're idiots. They don't know their lineage. They don't show respect. They think Stan the Man is the man and whatever. They didn't realize that Stan stole everybody's credits and shine from the real artists.
So did you see this on Twitter or what did you see?
I saw it on Twitter when like on like the thing about Eternals, like when they were showing the artwork for the Eternals. Like people are saying like fuck Jack Kirby.
So
I'm just like for me it's like it's like saying you love Disneyland but you fucking hate Mickey Mouse. You know what I mean? That's the
like that house, but I love this place.
Like you love Star Wars, but you hate The Last Jedi. Stuff like that. You know what I mean? Oh wait! Oh, you're still awake, Chester. Okay, cool.
I'm still awake. I'm still listening, Kuya.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
So you mentioned Justice League Light. I do want to say there's a new clip from the externals out there on the interwebs. And I watched this new clip. And sure enough, when these beasts, like you've seen in the trailer, these like beast, alien, whatever, are coming to like threaten the human race. They're going to like eat them or whatever, kill them.
Yeah.
What's his name shows up and he shoots his eye beams like Superman.
Yeah.
And then there's a character that moves as fast as the Flash. And I'm like, whoa, okay.
Not as fast as the Flash, but she moves pretty fast.
The main power is speed. I'm like, okay, here we go. And then and I can't wait to see it now. The Marvel fan, this is not all. I'm not saying all Marvel fans, but the MCU like
Fans.
like MCU is gold, is cinema, or or top tier, whatever. They're gonna be like, Externals is a better Justice League movie than the Justice League.
No, because even the hardcore MCU fans really think that Zack Snyder's movie was pretty cool. So
Yeah,
that's just
different taste.
yeah, like they I don't know, man. I'm just when I saw that tweet like the other day, I was just like, do I really want to deep dive into this and start arguing with fucking people because these guys are idiots.
So real quick, Jack Kirby, here's a list of the characters he created: Captain America, Hulk,
Okay.
Iron Man,
Yep.
Thor,
Yep.
Doctor
Yep.
Doom, Reed Richards, Galactus,
Yep.
Wanda
Yep.
Maximoff, Silver Surfer,
Yep.
Black Panther, Loki,
Yep.
Sue Storm, Human Torch, Ben
Yep.
Grimm, Bucky Barnes,
Yep.
Eric Lensher, aka Magneto, Professor
Yep.
X,
Yep.
Kang the Conqueror, Red
Yep.
Skull, Pietro Maximoff,
Yep.
Jean Grey,
Yep.
Odin,
Yep.
Hank Pym,
Yep.
Ella, Matt Murdock,
Yep.
What the fuck, Cyclops,
Yep.
Icarus, who is in the
Yep.
Externals.
Yep.
I mean, how many of those characters are currently in the MCU? I mean, one.
With the exception of Shang-Chi and Agent Coulson, I think.
Oh yeah, holy shit, man! I had no idea.
Fucking Nick, the original Nick Fury is created by Jack Kirby. So
Right. And y'all are
when people say that Jack Kirby is the king of comics, there's a fucking reason for that.
That's the King Kirby. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And notwithstanding he was the artist, he didn't give a shit. Whatever. If Stan wants to be in the spotlight, he didn't care. He just wanted the credit. Unfortunately, and this is already known, Stan Lee took all the credit.
Right.
So
Very controversial.
yeah, but nobody cares because Stan's the man.
I want to see. I can't wait until they decide to do a Stan Lee
Biopic.
Yeah.
They're not. I don't think they're gonna deep dive. I don't think they're gonna deep dive into that. I don't know.
Whoa.
That's like saying that Jesus married somebody and had children. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
That's like Da Vinci Code type of controversy right there.
Oh man. Yeah. So interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting that they hate on. Goodness gracious. Anyway, yeah, they're not worth your time. Holy shit. Like,
No, I think it's a waste of time. And then now that Guardians of the Galaxy's they hired Adam Warlock, which is also created by fucking Jack Kirby.
Oh, that's right. What's his name? Is
Adam Warlock, the dude from that one movie with Jennifer Aniston pole dancing shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
And
eyebrows.
yeah, eyebrows.
yeah, James Gunn confirmed. So
Dude, that guy's shredded. Have you seen him recently? He
No.
is built, bro. Like, oh my goodness, he must have been bulking up for that role for a while.
yeah.
He's huge now. Yeah, he looks
Is he
good.
blonde? Because Adam
Yeah.
Warlock is a blonde.
Yeah, he's blonde, shredded, and 6'3". The dude's huge.
Because okay.
He looks like he'll be a good. I think he will. I mean, based off the comics I've read with him in it, I think he'll do a good.
Because Adam Warlock is the perfect being,
Right.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
He is the perfect being. So well, I can't see him. We'll find out in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Oh, the Thor and the Asgardians of the Galaxy, right?
Thor and Cheeks of Thunder.
I think that's gonna be Thor. That's gonna be Love and Thunder.
And it's not the Asgardians of the Galaxy.
Alrighty, moving on from the DC universe to the Marvel universe. Now we're gonna go back to Netflix. They heard the cries of Pinhead. This Pinhead said, "You're gonna need more than your Stranger Things." So they said, "What do we got from South Korea? Oh, that's Squid Game. Fuck yeah, that sounds good. It is now the largest show on Netflix. 111 million people have watched the show. I was at a kid's party tonight, and one of the games was a squid game where we had the Dalgona cookie and they gave us needles and we had to cut the, and if we didn't, we got shot by a Nerf gun.
Really?
Did you go behind and start licking it like a motherfucker?
So we weren't allowed to lick it until
That's bullshit, man.
until 2 minutes before the end. And the thing was, our shapes. So Julie actually was one of the 3 winners. They had 3 winners. So I was fucking like scratching it. I even licked the needle first, and then scratching it. And then it started. It's harder than it looks. Like holy shit, dude! It is fucking hard. But
It's a brittle ass like little cookie thing, man.
Yeah,
it was honeycomb.
It was really fun. So anyway, Squid Game. I noticed a lot of family and friends from the Philippines were sharing. This was weeks ago. We're sharing memes about Squid Game, and I was like, okay, that's that new Netflix show. There's obviously a lot of people sharing memes and laughing about it. So I'm like, I don't completely understand the memes, but I know what they're talking about. So let me check this out. So I'm not big on the Korean. I guess this is a Korean drama, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
K-drama. Yeah, it's a Korean drama. It can be considered that. So I'm not big into that. That's more Julie's thing. But this one, my curiosity was piqued from what I saw so far. So I started watching it, and I was like, and I was watching the Korean dub version with the original actors' performances. So with their voice. So I'm like watching it. I'm like, by the second episode, I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck is this? So I kept going, and I basically finished it in a few days. The story blew me away. The games obviously were a big part of it. Lots of character development in between, everything that's happening. But the performances I thought was very well done by these actors, because I can't even understand, I'm not even watching the English dub, but even how, just reading the subtitles and seeing their performances, I was already like sucked in. And just the concept of it. Yes, we've seen different versions of this, in other shows and other movies, but this is something like it's like, it almost seemed like it's on another level. It's brutal. It's, it's all these things. So I was just like blown away. And I was telling Julie, you got to see it. You got to see it. So when she started watching, I started watching it with her again. And I noticed more stuff that I didn't notice the first time around. And even now I'm talking to other friends and they're telling me, and I'm sure there's like a bunch of YouTube, like, oh, all these things, the comparisons and all these things. So I'm like, oh my God, there's so much more in this than I thought, because of course, hearing really interesting stuff, inspiring stuff. The guy who created it or who wrote it has been trying to get it off the ground, trying to make it since, 2008, 2009, something like that. At one point he even had to sell his laptop, to continue working or something like that. I can't remember, but yeah, it is now the biggest non-English speaking show on Netflix, or it may have surpassed that now, and it is now the biggest show on Netflix, bar none. So it's broken all the records. I'd love to see a season 2 with how it ended. I think there's more story to tell, but
I'm annoyed about the way it ended.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. I was a little pissed. I was like, yeah, great, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, what
were you annoyed with?
I don't want to spoil anything because like me, I watched it a little later than everybody else. I didn't jump on the hype train right away, but I just didn't like the decision that was made at the end. Like I get the point, I get the idea. I don't know. I just didn't like it. I wasn't satisfied. It just made me upset. Do I have a valid reason? No, but I was just annoyed at the end. Well, I was really annoyed.
Okay, so I guess we're going non-spoiler for this.
But did Pinhead watch it yet? Or no?
Yeah, Pinhead.
Yeah,
yeah.
So why are we going non-spoiler?
Well,
I don't know.
For those who are listening, or we can go full spoiler. It's up to you guys.
It's been a few weeks already, so.
Well, yeah, but I think since
it's been 7 weeks.
we haven't talked about this on the show, so I think to give everyone else who may be listening to this to the podcast a fair shot. So the
Fuck them.
out first.
Okay, all right. Spoilers. Spoiler warning right now. Here's a fat spoiler warning before I say what I'm about to say. Okay, good. Now you've clicked away, hopefully. The ending where he like decides to leave his child to go fight this system drives me nuts. That pissed me off. I was like, really, dude? Like, you had an opportunity to turn yourself around and you're like, I'm gonna fight the system. Come on, bro. Like, go spend time with your daughter.
I can explain that pretty easily. So
okay, go ahead.
Korean aesthetics, not everything is a happy ending.
That's fine. That's fine.
But that's just the way it is.
Like I said, for me,
it's not satisfying for you. Okay, cool.
Well, yeah, it wasn't satisfying to me. And like, was it a happy ending even if he went to go see his daughter? Not necessarily. It was pretty messed up what happened to him, clearly. But
what I don't get is the fucking red ass hair that
dude.
I'm like, what the fuck? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I can understand because like if I had $45 billion, I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Right.
I can wear a potato sack.
Remember, for a year he didn't touch that money.
Oh yeah, so he has more now interest and all that stuff.
Yep.
But when I first saw the show, I was just like, oh shit! Like they're going through this. This is a it was a slice of life type of show, because the show is kind of like a commentary on the differences between the haves and the have-nots in Korea. Some people are like destitute, poor, but they owe so much money, so that they have to ask loans from loan sharks and shit like that, and in place of like body parts and shit. And it's kind of like a common thing over there. And the funny thing that I've been noticing is a lot of people are kind of deep diving into like so much like intricate, like deep level, like undercutting, like fucking subterranean level of critical thinking. Like it's a simple story, like these guys who are well off are providing an opportunity for people who don't have anything a chance to win some money by playing games so that they'll be entertained. That was the premise of the show. And a lot of people said like, oh, I wouldn't do that. There's no way, like it's bullshit. But people chose to play the game because they had they had nothing in life. Yep. And it for me, I like when I saw the story, I was like, wow, that's actually pretty kind of this is the simplest kind of storytelling, but it was like a lot of people are going to be thinking about like different shit about this. How like I forgot her name, but like the lady that was very manipulative at the very end, right? She kept talking shit, like I'm better than anybody else, blah 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 blah, this. But at the very beginning, she's like, I want to go home. I want to go home for I want to live and all that stuff. And the manager explained it very well. The square guy, the guy with the square face, he said, "You guys chose to be here. Yeah, you guys chose to be here. If you guys didn't choose to be here, we wouldn't have let you in. You guys chose to play the game, and if you break the rules of the game, you get punished. And this is the punishment." And like it was very simple. Even when the doctor, because the doctor was cheating, right? And so is the other people that was like stealing body parts.
Yeah, but he didn't care about that. He cared about the cheating.
He cared about the cheating. He said like everybody in this game has equal footing. So if you have like a little advantage, then that defeats the purpose of the game being equal footing. Right. That's why he had to die. I was like, wow, that's gnarly. Like the way you think about it is very gnarly, but it's very like by the book, straight and narrow. Oh, Pinhead, I know you've seen Along with the Gods. the main character in this guy or in Squid Game is the god in along with the gods. I'm just letting you know that
I
right
knew
now.
that.
So that's a fun fact trivia for you and all that stuff. The girl, the girl that died at the very end, right? A fun fact also, she's a fashion model. This is her first gig as an actress. As a fashion model, she had 400,000 followers. After the Squid Game, she had 25 million or something like that,
20
Yeah,
million
no-
on
or
Instagram.
20 million, like something like some
Viewings.
enormous number.
Yeah,
I
no
was just like, wow, that's some bullshit right there.
surprise.
Well, everyone loves her. Everyone loves
Oh
her.
yeah, she was amazing, man. Like again, everybody played their parts well. Like even even the things that people will get confused on. There was some sort of understanding and everything. So it's for me it's a good it's not the best like South Korean series ever, but it's a good way for people to be introduced to the Korean type of shows that people might see might enjoy and stuff, because there's a lot of them on Netflix alone. There's a lot of them that's up to par, if not better than Squid Game. So, but this one is very popular because of the memes and everything. So this was the very first one that went viral. So that's it. And I give it a 8 out of 10. That's pretty good.
Pinhead, what'd you think of Squid Game?
I thought it was absolute trash, and I give it 2 out of 3. That's all I gotta say about it.
Alrighty.
I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was fun to watch, but that's it.
It's a 10 for me. I loved it.
Nice.
All
I'm
right.
gonna bring Nerf guns. We'll play every day now.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, a show is doing something when there's memes, but then you don't have the memes. Now you have actual games that people are doing at parties. So
This is good. You guys, this will be the number one fucking Halloween costume right now.
oh yeah.
The pink dudes.
Yeah, either the pink dudes or like the green jumpers and stuff.
They
Yep.
got caught off guard because there's really not, I mean, there's not a lot of merch like as far as like in the stores. But if they
People will get creative, man.
Oh, yeah.
Trust me.
But then that's the thing. Netflix cannot leave that money on the table.
Yeah.
They got caught off guard when Stranger Things dropped. They did not know it was going to be a smash. There was no merchandise. There was only maybe like a few shirts here and there. And there was nothing, no Funko Pops, nothing. And then as soon as they announced the Funko Pops and all the toys and all the merchandise, everyone went fucking crazy over Stranger Things. So they're going to have to, I don't see Netflix letting go of this. They have to, this is the biggest show right now.
I mean, where are they gonna go now? Are they gonna go to Thailand, or are they gonna go to the Philippines, or are they gonna go
wherever they want to? They can continue the story. Who knows? Or they can, we can see another, a different Squid Game in a different country. Why not? I think that's fascinating if it's always in a different country. So.
Put them in Chicago. They'll have a great time there, or Oakland.
Yeah.
Well, or there you go. Get some Americans in a different country.
Oh, fuck that. Put the
no
Koreans in Oakland or Chicago, and you got it next season. Because you're going to have a great Squid Game time there, especially in Oakland.
All righty. So now we're going to have Pinhead share his review on Halloween Kills.
I don't really have a review on it. I'll just say it was garbage. I hated it. 2 out of 10. That's my review. There you go.
Oh, man. Okay. All righty. So that's pretty much all I have. Anything else anyone want to mention as far as what they're watching?
I finished Superman and Lois.
Oh yes.
God.
And
There's a lot of teenage angst. Let's just say that.
that's not
Which,
surprising.
which I expected, which is fine. Like, I kind of accepted it because it's a CW movie, show and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
What I didn't understand was, there was uh there was teenage angst, and then like, near the end of the episode, oh, everything's cool. We're buddies again. We're back to normal. Fuck you. I love you, Dad. I love you. This, like, all that stuff, right? And then the next episode, there's more teenage angst and shit. I was just like, if there's gonna be teenage angst, just do it the whole fucking straight, like, whole entire thing. Story wise, the premise of what they were trying to accomplish, that was very creative. I got to give them props for
Ah, okay.
very, very creative in what they were trying to accomplish. Not really what Kryptonite is supposed to be doing. Whatever they were trying to use Kryptonite for.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, I understand. But okay. My favorite character is Steel.
Yeah. Right?
John Harry Irons.
He's a cool character.
Because every time he looked at Lois, he was like, I fucked you, right? And then when every time he looked at Clark, I fucked her.
Oh, good.
She got some steel in her. I brought that every single time.
Spoilers. So for those who
Hey.
are listening, just to explain, John Henry Irons in Superman and Lois is from a different Earth, and in that Earth, he is married to Lois Lane.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Superman went batty because the Punani wasn't there, so to save him.
None.
So yeah, again, this was good. I loved at the very end they tied everything together, in that Smallville is home. Smallville is a great place to be. Smallville is, the legacy of what Martha Kent was and everything, which is kind of cool. Do I love the teenage angst? No, absolutely not. But again, I understand because it's a CW show, or now it's going to be an HBO Max. I'm not sure what the thing is going to be. Um, I still believe that you can do all of that teenage angst in one body versus the two brothers, but I can understand the reason why they wanted to have twins.
Ah, okay, cool.
Okay, but it'd be a lot better if there was only one kid, just to
Right.
keep it canon. Having him be the super jock that he was, and then when his powers come up, then his super jock abilities didn't happen, and he became like whatever. So his self confidence went down and all that shit. Blah 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 blah. I guess the Jordan with the superpowers is now making out with Sarah, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Is that her name or whatever?
Yeah. Did you notice her sister, the little girl that just disappears?
Yeah, she disappeared like a motherfucker, and then she came back and then said,
Yeah.
"Hey,
No one-
where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Oh, I went from camp. I was in camp
Yeah.
for like 8 episodes. She was like, oh, I was in camp.
Well, I guess that could be 8 weeks. That's so long. That's
a long ass camp, man. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
fuck off. We don't know what to write for you. There's too many things going on. Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, like the again, story wise, like what they were trying to do with the lineage and all that stuff, but that's fine. But being the last son of Krypton, that's one of his nicknames.
Mm-hmm.
The last son of Krypton, having your benevolent mother having a child with somebody else outside of you, it's a little stretchy. you know,
That was before, right? Is that
I know. I understand. They explained it very
after?
well. They explained it like, that Jor-El was the true love, and the one with the dad is just a match.
Mm-hmm.
But still,
Yeah.
the the little Superman, like, whatever. The action scenes were okay in the sense that I was just like, you guys are just standing there. Like, aren't you going to punch Superman or something? They're just like, oh no, I'm gonna punch. But yeah, he like Tyler, whatever his last name is,
Hecklin.
Heckling or whatever. He is Clark Kent. So is he Superman? No, Henry Cavill is Superman.
Oh,
But as a Clark Kent, as somebody that can portray Clark Kent very well, he can be Clark Kent. Also, Superman doesn't have a fucking scruffy ass 5 o'clock shadow in like in the most episodes that they had over there. Even Superman in his worst times didn't have a 5 o'clock shadow, except for Superman 4 when or Superman 3, yeah, Superman 3 when he had the tar kryptonite thingy, when he had his bad self. So yeah, it I thought I wasn't gonna enjoy it as much as I thought I did, but it was, for me, it wasn't too bad.
cool. There you
So
go.
there you go. That's my review for Superman and Lois, aka Teenage Angst Kingdom.
Oh boy. All righty. Well,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens in season 2.
I'm not gonna. You can.
Until that drops on X.
I'm not gonna. I told you I was gonna watch season 1. I never promised you season 2, man.
You don't have to. That's fine. That's okay.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, that's it. You guys have anything else, or you guys good?
I think that's it for me.
Good.
All righty. Well, thank you guys for listening. It's nice to be back. So yeah, for those that thought we could, guess what? We didn't.
Happy
Yeah,
anniversary, you
surprise.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
We kind of missed our anniversary date, but happy anniversary, guys.
That's all right. Happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary, Filmmaker Mike and the boys.
Yes, sir.
All righty. Thank you guys for listening or watching. Until next time, stay safe out there, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.